Oh boy. Not that. I want this to then do this. There you go. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Guess what happened again? You want to see what happened again? This frickin' game is doing this on purpose. I checked. Yes, it happened again. It's doing this on purpose. I swear. This is the third time that this game is just, I'm like, oh, I'm going to be playing this game today. Oh, well, I guess we're this, but I didn't want to bother. This freaking game. I checked literally the beginning of the week. It was like, oh, everything's good. I don't have to download anything. We're gonna be good. Nope. Smacks me with the download. I love when that happens. Oh boy. Let's see if we got it under control though. It's almost there. I'm 70% there. Well, I can't exactly say I'm disappointed. I find it funny that this is a theme. There is a theme afoot, and I don't know what to say. It's like, alright then. You've made your point clear. You've made your point clear. Get a chat for it. So yeah, I fixed the alert from yesterday, so the alerts are all fixed. I don't know, I think it maybe was a weird thing that happened. The point is, everything was fine. It just, they were put in weird corners where you couldn't see them. It's only this game that's done this. Yes, it is only this one. So if you remember in my BRB, I got that fixed too. The test alert works. I tested that. While this stupid thing's still loading. I love that I have... Oh, finally! Yay! I just have to wait for the thing on the actual game to make sure I don't need to download anything on the inside. Then we'll be good. Anyway. Yeah. I checked before stream to see what was going on. So yeah, they were just hidden for no reason. Oh, too bad. It's... I've listened to the stream too tired today. I don't blame you. Sometimes it'd be dire. You get tired. I want this. So yeah, there's a... Okay. I was gonna show a test, but okay, thanks. I went all the way in here to show an example, but thank you. Oh boy, but yeah, see, I fixed it, so now it shows up properly. Yes, I saw that every... Well, thank you. But yeah, so it now all works. So it was just, for some reason, hiding on the other side of the... It was hiding... Oh, no, chat, don't go away. There you go. I want this. For some reason, they were hiding over here somewhere, where I couldn't find it. So that's why we couldn't see it. It was like, oh, so that's why I can't see it. It's hiding from me. It's a hiding. Holy moly. Quite strange. Like I said, maybe I accidentally reset it and probably grabbed something and moved everything else by accident. So like, for like chat and other things, I have it in a box, but like this is chat. Is part of a big giant box thing for me. So it could have just been I grabbed the whole thing by accident when I was doing something, so then it broke it. Well, not broke it, just made it invisible. This is the one that changed directly. Oh, this is gonna be... I'm gonna deal with something strange, ain't I? Alright. It is... Everything is downloaded. I'll put on the music. Okay. So also the younger beating as well. Like... What does it mean? Okay. Hello. Does that bad? I like the great. Well, yeah. I think and said that things get the changes that are happening because things can't, nothing can be easy, can it? Alright, now I should be good. Alright. Hello. Oh, you mother... Okay, now we're good. It means he goes in other players' words when they try to be... Oh my gosh. What the frick? Why would you be happy about that? Alright. That's not Taco, oh boy. Oh, look who it is! I guess Jane's coming back? So that's something. Hit for years, honestly. Oh boy, why? Why do you need to do that? Although, yeah, doesn't mean things will not happen. Now, I love all the notifications and I have to click every single gosh darn thing. Oh, that's an actual calendar. Huh. Anywho, we're gonna progress in the story this time. The game when you felt like you were crashing for a few minutes, but you had no proof of it, like it could be your brain acting up. Probably. I don't remember off the top of my head. I hope you mean in game. Paul, I really do hope you mean in game. Cause golly. Alright. But yeah, anywho. What in the world? Please. Felt like what that one plays easy earlier. Maybe it's just because it's going through a weird... Because they updated it and stuff, that there's some weird things going on. That needs to be... unforeseen circumstances that need to be, like... smoothed out. Who knows? Oh, look! Vivian and Jane! I do not have this, so I might get this for Jane. I'll think about that. Can I see your opinion on the new voices?
I'm at your disposal.
Time for some tail care.
I guess I'd have to...
You want to test my hammer?
It sounds the same. Why'd you huh? She sounds the same to me, but that could just be...
Let's start the experiment. Hey, don't look down on me!
Oh, that was different sounding.
Want to see the red scarf?
You want to test my hammer?
I think the one line sounded different. Someone suddenly changes language to English and I don't have proof of it.
I'm here, so we're good.
Hey, don't look down on me!
Like this line, I can hear the difference.
I only handle technical matters.
That, the Grace, I can hear immediately.
Huh? Let's start the experiment.
Just, oh my god. I forget what the other ones were.
So, Kaku, ready.
That's the same.
Did you call me? Meow.
That, I forget what the one thing was, but she sounds similar in some instances. Oh, look, it's the butler boo. Rena?
I shall
Well, I
follow
never
you.
had Rena, so I probably can't tell the difference.
1, 2. Yes, all accounted for.
Oh, it does sound a little bit higher than before.
Officer 148, Juyuan, ready. Head maid Rena, at your service.
Sounds maybe slightly higher than I remember. It doesn't feel the same. Well, things are not. Ghost Lady is weird. She is. Did she? It's hard to tell. But I see it, game. I've seen the thing. But yeah, it's like I can hear it slightly. But some it's less obvious than others. I need I need input. Yes. This to this. Okay. It's not younger, not that much of a change. Well, hopefully everything that in the background gets sorted. That's all I can really say. Alright, time to go continue this. Yeah, I don't blame you. It's like if Goku from Dragon Ball got a new voice. I think my brain could not compute that. I'd be like, what are you talking about? What do you mean? Goku only has one voice. Are they? That's gonna be weird. Because I do actually hear Jane's voice more often than not. Since she's on my team. So that'll probably be weird. Alright. Did I get everything? Am I good now? Okay, are we good now, game? Are we good? Okay. Hello, Wise. Let's discuss how we're going to investigate the Exaltist. I forget what the heck the Exaltists are right now. They're important. Do I remember what they were? No. So far, one champions oh, I hope not. Why the voices are changing my injuries. To explain simply, it's a. And I'm saying this to be simply. The sacrifice is the evil secretary. Okay, yeah. Sarah. Because I'm not going to be on it, harp on it for too long because you could find the resources elsewhere about it. Anyway, yeah, why the voices are changing is because of voice actors trying to protect their voices from AI. I am not the most, I'm not the most qualified to explain every little inch of it, but point is, if MiHoYo signs a specific paper of something, I can't remember. Point is, the voice actors that are striking are ones in the US who want to protect their voices from AI. So that's what it is, and it's been going on for months. That's why in Honkai Star Rail you can't hear why I speak over Danhong, because his voice actor is in the strike. Himiko, the red-haired one from Honkai, is in the strike. Those ones I know for a fact. There's some gray areas here and there, and since one party is silent, the other person is. Yeah, that's the only thing. I can't speak on everything. I don't think that's it. Let's not say that is what the case is. I don't think that they want to replace it with AI. It's more complicated. Well, I haven't seen the contract, so I can't say for certain. That's all I can say. I can't speak on it because I haven't seen the contract. I don't know what's in discussions. And that's all I'm going to say about it. Sound good? And we're going to move on. Belle, let's discuss how we're going to investigate the Exaltus. Let's start by investigating Bringer. Yes, I agree with the Commissioner's hasty closure of the case is a bit suspicious. We should definitely find Zhu Young and get more information first. I'll go investigate at Public Security. I leave it to you then, come back later, I'll gather some information on the internet. Away you go! Alright, I literally traveled all the way here to just talk to Wise for him to send me elsewhere. Okay. Good thing Belle's got a license.
I'll have to work overtime to finish this mission report.
Oh.
You're here.
Yes, hello. Oh, it's you. What can I do for you? I wanted to ask about Bringer. You saw the news, I'm sure. The Commissioner closed the case citing personal misconduct. I already found it strange. I wanted to investigate further, but there's a lot of obstacles. It's as if there's a hidden force that doesn't want me to get involved in this matter any further. Sounds suspicious. Yes, but it could also be my sensitive position. As far as I know, after the case was closed, the items left behind by Inspector Bringer were all sent to Hollow Special Operations for processing. Oh, so this is still about the Bringer case situation thing. So we're back to that point. When are we getting back to the random Mockingbird thing? In order to target the vampire's existence. Wow. However, those items have already been screened within the Bureau and there's nothing suspicious about them. Yeah, they don't really know what to do with them. Yeah. He kind of just exists. If you're still worried, you can also go there later and ask. Also, my colleagues at Public Security, most of us have worked with Inspector Bringer to some extent. They might know something. I'd love to investigate with you, but I have been busy lately. Oh, you are? You're standing in the lobby? There's an organ trafficking case recently and some other odd missing person cases as well. What the frick? Yeah, I can see her as just like a regular mom character. Yeah, that's a whole thing. I know. There's no... I read that. No worries, I'll investigate on my own first. Alright, just let me know if you have any questions. Alright. Hello. How can I help you? Do you know Bringer? You mean Inspector Bringer? Oh, no, he's not Inspector anymore. I'm not very familiar with him, but I did help organize the things he left behind. Looking at it now, I guess they can be considered his estate. Is there anything special about them? Special? No, just very ordinary things. However, I heard from other colleagues that Bringer had a notebook he never parted with. But I couldn't find this notebook and his belongings probably lost somewhere. Do you think it burned up with him? This notebook? But yeah, she's got a cute design. Anyway, everything's been sent to Hollow Special Operations. I think it was Section 6. Maybe it's because the higher-ups suspect there's a mole in Public Security. Well, would you blame them? If an Inspector Bringer was in the center of everything, would you blame them to think, oh, Public Security might have a mole? A rare sight. Hi, security boo. Hello, citizen. Is there something I can help you with? Do you know Bringer? Mr. Bringer, I know. I once caught him in the bathroom secretly recording his to-do list for the next day with a tape recorder. Why? Probably worried that he would forget otherwise. Is human memory really that short, or was it really just Mr. Bringer? However, if there had been others in the bathroom at the time, Mr. Bringer probably wouldn't have done that. It's because I'm a Bangbu that I happen to witness something like this. That's lots of fan art already. I don't remember her name, but is she like the crepes person you're talking about? No, I'm just thinking he went into the bathroom to record himself with a tape recorder. Like, do we agree that's a little slightly weird? Nothing's wrong with being forgetful, but why did you go into the bathroom and record yourself? It just I'd probably do the same, huh? Painful character, oh boy. Just as practice? Huh. Is there a problem, citizen? What about, do you know Bringer? Wait, you're not a reporter, are you? I'm just curious, citizen. Oh good, boss has told us not to talk about Bringer, probably worried about reporters being careless with what they write. I really don't know why he turned out this way. He used to be a good person. That's what people say. Name her Neapolitan? Maybe they can make a pun with Neapolitan? I'm judging him because he was someone who tried to eliminate us from this existence. Many years ago, after he came out of a hollow, his entire personality shifted. That was because he was injured in the hollow or he had witnessed something terrible. But the operation was very successful. He rescued many citizens from the hollow and emerged completely unscathed. How strange. Fair enough. You see what I mean? That's why I'm criticizing him, because it's like, these are behaviors that are slightly strange for this person to do. Do you have any other information? I remember now, seems like Bringer had memory issues for a long time. Always forgetting stuff. Back then we even suggested he keep a diary or something, though I'm not sure if he ever listened to us. I don't know anything more than that. Yeah, why are we judging the dead? Because we're trying to figure out Bringer's connection to the Exaltist, or Evil Secretary Lady Sarah. Yes, that is her name. Evil Secretary Lady, and her name is Sarah. After inquiring around, you gather a lot of information about Bringer. You share this information with Zhu Young and agree to meet at Hollow Special Operations. Alright. I just wonder what made him change all these years ago then, if he was... No, just call her Evil Secretary Lady? Why, you like that that's how I called her, Evil Secretary Lady? We don't know any Sarah. I don't even know if she has an H on the end of Sarah. And that's the funny part. I don't know why I remember Sarah of all things. That's what I remember. Oh, this was a little bit more... So I need you to link up here. Anyway, I think of Genshin, whatever Sarah has mentioned. There's a Sarah in Genshin. Oh, this is gonna be slightly annoying. What the frick weird logic is this? Okay. I need to get over here. It is with an H? I wasn't sure if it was with a... So her name is actually Sarah. How do I... go about this situation? Because this has to connect to blue that connects there, so I need... Evil Secretary Lady. I really just think it's funny that everyone really enjoyed that is what I called her. Okay, how do I connect you to this? Because it won't move because blue is blue, blue goes with blue, and it won't let me. There. So that will go there, but then that won't connect. Why? Okay. this. There we go. And every time she shows up to fight, she loses. Okay, they're fixed. Alright. Now we continue. We're just going everywhere. Public security now. Hand. What's next? I don't think I've been in here before.
Day's training.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Miyabi. You're here. Zhu Young has already told me about the current situation. We have already found all of Bringer's belongings. Nothing unusual so far. You see why now? I heard he had a notebook. A notebook? I don't recall seeing one, but there are a few tape recordings. Our colleagues have already listened to these tapes. They're just routine meeting minutes and similar recordings, nothing out of the ordinary. After carefully inspecting the tapes, you find one that feels different from the rest. It seems a bit heavier. Do you need to play these tapes again? There shouldn't be any need for that. These recordings have already been reviewed by both Hollow Special Operations and Public Security, so there shouldn't be any issues. 50% ears. She definitely has tall ears. There's one that's heavier than the others. Indeed, the weight of this tape is different from the others. Let's take a closer look. Did he hide something in the tape? After examining the special tape recording, you discover there seems to be an encrypted message within. I see, this must be the reason for its weight, but how can we decipher it? I'll try to crack it. Then we'll leave it to you. This is how you hack something. You play rhythm game. This is how this works, right, guys? With happy music, no less. Yeah. I was like, what? Definitely can confirm. You did it as expected. Looks like there's new content that can be played on the tape now. That's interesting. I didn't know secret information could be hidden this way. What secret? Sukaku wants to know. Zuyong, are you nervous? I don't know, but I have a bad feeling about this. After all, he put so much effort into hiding it. There might be an answer inside. Let's listen to it now. You're right. No matter what, I have to face the truth.
All right, let's get started.
I'm curious what's on this tape that he encrypted it. When I watch a tape, someone recorded it. Well, we don't even know if that was recorded in the bathroom. I think that's what most of them were. The cassette that Bringer left behind starts playing.
I'm probably not getting out of this hollow, but at least this tape
See?
recorder still works. Let's say these are my last words.
Oh my god.
I gave away my anti-corruption equipment to save those civilians, so
Oh.
I'm not in good shape.
It's a what do you mean see anything? It's a recording of the voice. Guys, it's a tape. It's a tape recorder. There's no video. You guys know what a tape is, right?
Unfortunately, we came up against a horde of ethereals right after that. I rushed over to fight them off and tried to save the civilians, but in the thick of all the fighting, I turned back and realized that I was somehow alone. Nobody was behind me.
So you already know what it is. Yeah, it's called like a tape recorder. So it's the little it's like a, how do I explain this? What, you knew what it was, Paul, so don't even. I can probably show. They were before discs. That's all I can really say.
Luckily,
To simply explain it.
I managed to defeat the ethereals.
Yeah, this is not a VHS tape. This is a tape recorder, so, you know, the...
Doing so should be fatal.
I was asleep back then, huh? Yeah, VHS tape does have audio and video. This is the smaller tapes, that you put in things, so people would put music on them. Police officers would record interviews through these things. It's not even a boomer thing. It's just a genuine thing that you could figure out, is that they're tiny tapes that they... So, like, police stations should have... If they have really old cases, they have sectioned away, they have the tapes from when the officers recorded back in the day. So it'd be like this. There's no video, but you can hear.
I don't mean to cast the blame at all here. And if any of my colleagues ever pick up this cassette, I hope that nobody is ever held accountable.
It's not even the 800 years. Tapes are not that old.
It's just human nature. It's normal. I just
Then why are they called? I don't even know what the first part even means.
Oh, what's that over there?
You hear a long, raspy, and creepy noise.
I've seen a miracle. Yes, that thing is right. So long as humanity is in constant conflict against the Hollows,
What did he see?
we'll never be able to grasp true power.
Was it like the prototype? Is that what he saw? Remove the... Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were talking about a specific brand. Like, I don't know.
Only by embracing everything. It's the only way. Only by embracing this power can everyone survive. Oh, Creator, please grant me this.
That's why I thought it was a brand. The room is left in complete silence as the cassette finishes playing. Zhu Young in particular looks crestfallen. I know what you mean. Are you okay, Zhu Young?
Are you okay, Juyuan?
I know what you mean.
Bad. Thanks. I'm okay. It's just, even though we had our suspicions, now that everything is out in the open, I can't help but feel a little...
Well, obviously, he saw something.
Well, at least now I know the reason why he changed.
Well, yeah, he saw something and called it a creator, so...
What did Bringer see during the recording? Whatever it was, he called it a miracle.
I agree, Miyabi. I want to know, too.
I saw the mission report from that incident. Bringer emerged from the Hollow unscathed, completely free from injury or corruption.
Huh.
Plus, I remember
It does matter because you don't know if this is how other people get recruited under the evil secretary lady.
But if that's the case, then it's at odds with the audio we heard. Which one is the true version of events?
It's possible that both are true.
Mm-hmm. Is this a perfect cure reference? No. He did recordings in the bathroom, but I'm assuming this recording was encoded from what he saw.
Like if Bringer
I don't know
actually
how
was
you
real
encode
God
a tape, but you know.
healed his body and helped him save the others.
And that's why his mood changed so much. Why he started believing the Exaltists. Because he witnessed a miracle.
That sounds like a reasonable speculation at this point. But it still exceeds the limits of what we know.
It is just audio. I'm saying, I don't know. Since he saw something. Oh, so very funny.
In any case, it's a clue that ultimately points to the Exaltists. I'll keep pulling this thread and see where it leads.
I never expect the investigation to lead to this, but where exactly are the Exaltists plotting? Regardless, time to head back to the video store and rest for a bit. Okay. Some of their internet posts because it was right. That video session wasn't that bad. Huh. That's the whole thing. stopped. No. We're not. Can I? No, I was like, can I just run up these? How do I get to the cars at this side? Does it just let me through? Okay, I was like, can I just get through to the car? Was this guy the boss? He was the boss of Zhu Young, the one from before. Jumping allowed, yeah. Hi, Vivian.
We meet again, Master Proxy.
Yes, hello, how'd you find us?
I imagine you've already managed to
Reference? Oh my god.
About some people who wish to use sacrifice to launch an attack on New Eridu.
You know about that?
How do you even know about that? I only just found out myself.
Because I've been watching you this entire time.
What number is this? Number 3? In these games of people following me around?
I know many things. But unlike those hypocrites, I'm willing to share info with you to show my sincere hopes of working together.
Oh boy.
I need to find Bringer's belongings.
Why do you need to find his belongings? His belongings?
Bringer's belongings.
I just think it's the type of game I play, apparently.
Oh, he did. I have complete confidence in my intelligence network. All the more reason for you to work with me. You've probably already guessed, but what Bringer left behind will be crucial for cracking the alleged sacrifice attack.
I don't know. I really don't know what I'm going to do. Yeah. When? I don't know. Who knows?
And we'll
I just feel
finally know
that
what
they've
they
been
are.
popping up in plot points a lot. What do you mean they?
Who do you mean by they?
The Exaltists, of course. They're always lurking whenever something related to sacrifice comes up. Actually, the Exaltists and I, we have a bit of shared history. But no more than that until you officially agree to work with me.
Yeah, I'm just saying, what is the... What keeps happening in these stories? Fine.
All right, I agree then.
Twisted way? Probably.
Splendid.
I don't know how she became obsessed with Phaethon, but obviously somehow she connected the
By
dots.
the way, might I ask, you're not proficient at in-hollow combat, are you?
No. I cannot fight.
Nope, I can't fight.
As I expected. Not to worry. You're an invaluable proxy.
It's
All
one of
I
these
require
girls'
is for you
dangerous.
to guide
Not her,
me.
she spiritually likes Phaethon. I'm just saying, how did she figure it out? I'm not saying that they're the best
Not
at keeping
even
a
my
secret, but you know.
Faith and can fight in the hollows.
Hang on, what did you just say?
Hang on. What did you just say? Your darling Lord Phaethon?
No, she actually doesn't know right now. I assume not, but
That's right. The best proxy in all of New Eridu. Lord Phaethon. Don't tell me you don't like him.
what is she gonna do when she finds out that there's 2 of them? It's not that I don't like him.
It's not that I don't like him. It's just, it's a little complicated.
Oh wow. She loses, like, actually? Loses what?
Well, if it's not that you don't like him, then that means you do like him, right? And I know exactly how you feel. My love for Lord Phaethon is really complicated too.
You have never met Phaethon, so I don't know what to tell you. I can't believe they have, like I said, this is their #1 fan.
Great, you're a fan of Lord Phaethon too. But that makes sense. All of New Eridu.
Oh my
fans of Lord Phaethon.
Wow. Yeah, I'm a fan.
Fine, you're right. I'm actually a fan of Lord Phaethon.
Lord Phaethon is the funniest thing.
Then we're fellow fans. Wonderful. I feel so much closer to you now.
I don't know who's more dangerous, Narwhal Vivian or Fangirl Vivian. I think both are equally terrifying. But yes, I do not know which one is more terrifying. Obviously, I think being the center of affections is least dangerous than not. After inexplicably joining Vivian's informal fan club, you listen to her go on about her love of Lord Phaethon for nearly an hour.
Oh my. Once I start talking about Lord Phaethon, I just can't help myself. Look at the time.
Well, yeah, but in this instance, she has never interacted with Phaethon before. So I don't know how she knows so much about Phaethon.
I suppose that's all for today then. I'll be in touch with more news.
I guess she just found out about them? I was so caught up chatting with a fellow fan that I almost forgot why I'm here. I found out why the remainder of Bringer's belongings ended up. They should be hidden in a hollow in the outer ring. I'll need to make some preparations. Let's meet up in Blazewood later. Don't worry, I'll protect your proxy and we'll let you get hurt. How'd you know we were proxies? Yeah, by just meeting up in Discord or just 1, 2, 8. Yeah. Type of thing here. Yeah, this is a fangirl type of thing where I'm like, how in the world did she find out anything? Just in general. Because I gathered the information from the Okay, Hugo. Okay, Hugo said that we were a proxy. Got it. I may look this way, but I've got a pretty impressive job and I know many secrets. Since we agreed to work together, I must foil the Exaltus schemes. Whatever they're planning, I'll stop them. This time I absolutely cannot. Look, just think of it as my personal beef with the Exaltus. Whatever the case, we're on the same side here. Yes, of course it was him. Well, I guess... Are we gonna get context in the game? How she fell in love? Yeah, I guess you can tell me the reason. So we'll meet at Blazewood. She leaves in a hurry. She's rather reluctant to discuss her relationship with the Exaltus in detail. Are you sure to head straight into the hollow? Maybe... Okay. Let's just go in. I'll get myself out if anything happens. Alright. After some time, a message from Vivian arrives. Time to head to Blazewood and meet her. Alright, away we go. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Alright. Did you know that the best deal in the world? Well, yeah, that's a whole different thing. I think that's a different level of things that you have to worry about. Oh, this is... I forgot this is... Wow, we went all the way out here. Oh, look, it's Ambi and Trigger.
Proxy, you're here too.
You're still in the outfit.
I didn't expect to run into you here.
What are you two doing here?
What are you two doing here? And is that a new look I see, Ambi?
Oh, I guess context I forgot that freaking Belle and Wise didn't know about this outfit. Whoops.
I'm here to investigate that incident.
You recall the incident you experienced with Ambi and Trigger. The relevant details have been recorded as tapes and logged in the video archive. If you have time, you can go... Okay.
I've recently dug up some clues about the person behind the operation, but my key contact is ultra cautious and keeps demanding me to prove my identity. So, to gain her trust, I decided to meet her dressed like this.
Okay. Yeah, so just to make sure I have context. the whole Ambi story plotline with Soldier Zero. That has already occurred, right? Like, those events have already happened.
Now that everything is completely finished,
Okay.
this uniform doesn't really represent anything in particular. For me, it's just another outfit now. We all have to move on someday.
Yep, okay, just making sure.
I'm helping her. I want to make sure whoever's behind all this is caught. Ah, and who's this young lady?
Well, after complications with her family, including crime, she cut all ties with them and fell into despair until Faith replied to her message and gave her another. Wow. So she went from the lowest of low to higher than the sky. Oh, her name's Vivian. She's my friend, apparently.
Her name's Vivian. She's my friend. We're here investigating a few things ourselves.
Ambi, one of the Cunning Hair's most powerful members. And Trigger, an Opal Squad sniper. It's an honor to make your acquaintance.
Apparently, she's my friend. This one to make sure I didn't spoil the lore. Okay, well, thank you. It was very helpful.
You know us?
Well, yes, apparently. I guess Hugo knows everything.
Looks like someone's done our homework.
Because...
Is it because of the proxy?
Well, you never know. You never know when someone is down, what can bring someone back up.
You two are practically celebrities. And because of my work, I've got loads of info when it comes to anyone with a name around New Eridu.
I see. Seems you're handling your work well.
Let's prepare to enter the Hollow. Unless you have any further questions.
Pretty much what happened when you can see why. Yeah.
You're going into a hollow? Proxy, you plan on going in like that?
Why, you don't think we're prepared? We have no weapon, we have no armor. I don't know, the lady in the pencil skirt walks in, so I think anything's possible. Yep, that's right.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
it's
right.
Sammy.
I've recovered quite a bit lately, so I don't need any protective equipment in the hollows.
You shoot a wink at Ambi and Trigger, who both notice your signal and don't ask him more questions. Right at the moment, a familiar-looking lady appears.
Aren't you that lady from
Was
before our
banned.
production?
Oh boy. Most characters don't have any armor either. We'll fit right in. Yep.
Hello. I didn't expect to see you again, young lady.
Why are you all the way out here? Why are you crying? Huh? What? Could she feel people's emotions or something?
Vivian, are you alright? You look...
I know I have to wait for Tree to reappear on the screen. Oh boy. Are you okay?
What's wrong, Vivian? Are you feeling okay?
It's nothing. I just drifted off for a moment there. So then, what are you doing here?
Oh, is that... Oh, now the context is there. Oh, now I understand.
Don't worry. I'm not here to scam you. I'm waiting to meet someone.
Don't tell me. You're my contact for intel?
That's me.
Really?
Ambi from Silver Squad, I presume? Pleasure to meet you. All right. I'm going to exchange some information with Miss Ambi here. So
What is the
you'll excuse
coincidence of that? Sienna steps to the side with Ambi as they discuss something. Meanwhile, you look at Vivian with some concern. You aren't looking so good.
You're not looking so good. Everything okay?
I can tell you later, but not right now.
Okay, that's all the information I got for you. In return, I want you to do something for me. Take me into the Hollow. I left something very valuable inside. I have to find it.
What is this, school field trip?
Seeing as we were just about to go in ourselves, why not join us?
It's fine by me. But didn't you say you were investigating something?
It's fine. There's no rush. Right, Master Proxy.
I guess? Sure.
Yeah, there really is no rush. Sure, let's all go together.
It'll be safer with more people, and we'll find your missing item more quickly.
Thank you.
Alright, off we go. Oh, there's a lever boo. That's adorable. I never knew there was a lever boo. That's so cute. His job is to pull the lever. Why did you suddenly decide to help Sienna? Wow. What the frick is... Well, first of all, yeah, we're just gonna do this. Boop. Hang on. There you go. Boop. Okay. Do you believe in fate? I believe what you said before about the chosen one. Oh boy. Anyway. You still remember that? That was something about something else. Actually, No, it's nothing. Let's hurry and head into the hollow.
So, what is it that you all plan to do here?
I don't know yet.
We are here to look for something too. Something extremely important.
I don't even know what could we possibly be looking for?
Whose future may well depend on it.
Oh, the notebook and his stuff. That's what we're doing. I do love that we have someone with an umbrella now. I don't think we've had one with an umbrella yet, so that's kind of cool. Oh boy.
Now it's my turn to ask questions.
Okay.
What exactly is it that you're investigating?
By the way, look at those heels, man. Golly, you're making Abby look like she's wearing regular tennis
Then you
shoes.
should know that it shouldn't exist anymore.
Like, golly. Big shoes, yeah.
Ether vision activate.
Alright.
Copy.
And whoop. And when you're not running first and together is ow.
Got you covered. Recalibrating.
And womp.
Right on cue.
It's definitely something.
The melody of combat.
I don't know. You could put in those also. They are fancy for yes, they are very fancy. And I just think, golly, she's also fighting with an umbrella on top of everything.
Let's use that fissure to head to the next location.
Is there anything around? Oh. Those were the ones that wore heels first. Huh. Yeah, I think I do something like that, but I don't remember. How is that way? Let me just see. Since this is open to me. If there's anything... Nope. No drop boxes. I should have heels and they could climb mountains like... Yeah, that is true. I don't know why. No one needs... Not everyone needs
This
heels.
is the place.
So, what is it that you're looking for?
Powerful being skull.
I was excavating ether here before and accidentally lost it somewhere. Please, could you all help me find it? It has to be somewhere among all this stuff here.
Huh.
Sure. I'll start looking.
Is she Bringer's wife?
I'll go with you.
I'll stay here with her then.
Thanks, but you don't have to worry about me. Go ahead and
Could
accompany
be
the
more
others.
prouder. Oh boy.
I'm sure it'll be faster that way. I know it might sound strange, but I'll be so happy if my daughter grows up to be capable like you.
Do you remember the legendary artist mentioned by the host during the previous auction? Unrecognized during his lifetime, his works were discovered by art collectors after his death and became hugely popular. Times like her, they're ankles for their to find heels. Golly. Sounds quite the nice story, right? In reality, these art collectors are to blame for his death. The pompous big shots discovered his talent, even wanted him to craft forgeries of famous works. Someone as proud as him would never agree to such a thing. Not only did he refuse, he also wanted to expose their schemes, and some days later he suddenly died. I knew him, he would never do something like that. Those big shots silenced him. How do you know any of this? Because of the legendary artist was my husband Mira's father. My condolences. I'm not going to... Guys, being timed out is not just a thing. Thank you, but I didn't need it anymore. So, who exactly are those big shots you're talking about? Given the circumstances, it's fine to tell you that it's the Ravenlock family. The matter I discussed with Miss Amby is also related to them. Hello, Eldridge. Hello, hello. The collectible you asked me to bid on earlier, I should have probably returned it to you. Don't worry about it, but isn't your husband's final work? It's fine, our bond didn't really rely on any keepsake, and I don't need those to remember him. It's much better off in your hands than someone like Hartman's. Roxy, may I speak with Miss Sienna alone for a moment? Sure. Vivian and Sienna step aside and discuss something in private. Alright, regards to that matter of finding the ring, I'm entrusting it to you. It's my wedding ring. I would be extremely grateful to you. Sure, no. That is not a thing. Alright. She has freaking twin drills on the back of her head. Suspicious item. You find some food left in the hollow for unknown reasons. Clearly there's no signs of the ring Sienna is looking for among these items. Proxy, if you're hungry, I brought some food with me. Thanks, but I'm not hungry. No, that's not how that works anyways on YouTube. Okay, you can't eat those even if you're starving.
There's leftover food here. I don't want to imagine what's inside the bag.
I don't either. I don't think anyone wants to be very honest. Oh,
Neither do
Dropbox. Money! Give me the money. That looks like a capybara. You find a plush toy. After squeezing and eating it thoroughly, you realize it doesn't have what you're looking for. No one would hide a ring inside the stuffing of a plush toy, right? Don't worry, there's nothing inside. I've already gone through it.
A toy that seems emotionally stable. There shouldn't be a ring hidden in it.
Shouldn't be doesn't mean it couldn't be.
It's pretty cute.
You find a lunchbox after bracing yourself to crack it open and peek inside. Whether lucky or unlucky, the box is empty. No, we cannot take it with us. It wouldn't let me. No one will put a ring in a lunchbox that would spoil the taste. Is that the main concern?
It's a fancy lunchbox?
I wonder if its owner is safe and sound.
Hopefully. You find some scattered oil barrels. After carefully searching, you find nothing resembling the ring inside them. Too weird, Crystal. That's the thing. I don't really know. I think they just get consumed kind of like these cars are over here. Boss here too. Why do you want a capybara, boss? Does Sienna actually want to find this so-called ring? What do you mean? She said she's looking for the wedding ring, but she also says she doesn't need any object to remember her husband. We've been searching here for so long and found nothing at all. Maybe the ring never existed in the first place. It was just an excuse. Because Genshin has one? Well, Genshin is not the same as the rest of them. Let's go back.
What's wrong, Vivian? You seemed worried for a while
But
now.
why would she lie? What is she gaining? Is she trying to find the bringer thing that we're looking for? The notebook? Simply didn't listen. Oh, it's interesting. I don't know. Is there a capybara Pokemon? Not off the top of my head.
Gas tank?
Why would you put it in a gas tank?
Good thing this gas tank is empty.
Resource. Yeah. Do we all agree that if it was in a... Oh, hello. She's on the floor. By the time you turn, you discover Sienna with her eyes closed peacefully.
Her vital signs are gone.
What? What the frick?
happened? I guess this was her final scam.
But why? Everything counts inside that. Everything slowly turns into ethers. Shortly before.
There's one thing I must remind you. Your time is running out.
Oh.
I'm not sure how you can tell, but you're right. I'm going to die in here. That's my plan.
You have a daughter. Why would you go out here?
I'm very sick and don't have much longer. If I try to get treatment, it'll just be a burden on my daughter. So I scam my way through a bunch of physical exams and managed to take out a hollow corruption policy through Ravenlock Insurance.
Oh. Yeah, she has a daughter. So I'm guessing this insurance policy is to help take care of her daughter when she passes away.
Once some time has passed, could you please take my corrupted body out of the hollow? That will secure a generous compensation package for my daughter. It's only what the Ravenlocks owe me. A pity, yes.
It seems like
It's
a
the
ruin,
only
actually.
way I can squeeze it out of them.
What makes you think that will help you?
I just trust you will. I'm just awfully sorry you had to get involved in this. But it's something I must do.
Did she ever tell her daughter?
I have to leave something
Did she say goodbye?
behind for my girl. I have to give her a chance at life.
Wow. Why?
If it's okay, could you also please pass a message to Mira for me? Tell her, don't worry. Even if Mommy's body is corrupted,
Frack.
withers away and turns to dust, my love for you will always be there.
Yeah, but I still feel bad for the daughter.
Thank you. You're a good kid.
I don't know. The thing is, I think she would say, I'm going on a trip, or I'm, like, something. Anything. After saying this, Vivian fell silent for a moment.
She was betting that we'd help her.
So, you were aware of this the whole time?
Yes. Because I saw it.
Oh, she's clairvoyant. Vivian fell silent for a moment, as if recalling the memory of back when she shed tears in front of Sienna.
You might not believe me, but I've had this ability to see the future since I was a little girl. But the things I see are always something bad. Plagues.
Oh, yeah, that would cause a lot of mental strife on your mind.
That's all I've ever been able to see.
It's all that kid's fault.
She's seriously jinxed.
Wow.
I always
Yeah.
try to avoid her. Otherwise, she'll say something rotten that ends up coming true again.
Prophecies, she says. Like she's not the one bringing the bad luck upon us.
It's not like she gave you a bad luck charm and attached it to you. Golly, blaming someone else.
It wasn't me. I didn't do anything.
I'm assuming it just pops up. She has no control over when these visions happen.
I'm sorry.
What good is saying you're sorry? Things like this keep happening.
She's like,
every time
absolutely,
you
yeah.
open your mouth.
How unlucky. She shouldn't be here. Nobody wants her around.
If only she would just disappear.
Well, if she can't... I don't think she predicts... How do I explain this, Golly? She does not tell her clairvoyance to happen, it just happens.
I just...
Yes, yeah, same thing as Bruno.
I'm sorry.
After recounting the stories of her past, Vivian stays silent for a long time as if struggling to break free from the shackles of those dark memories.
Every time. Every time it's the same. In the end, there's nothing I can change. Sometimes I even wonder whether it's me predicting these things. Or if my very existence is manifesting these calamities.
I don't think you're manifesting these calamities. Unless you are physically trying to push towards those things happening, I don't think you're making them happen. It's not your fault.
Vivian, it's not your fault.
Yes, Pen. Yes, I did see Pen, and then there's Diner on the side.
You were just trying to be kind and warn them about impending disasters.
You can get a pen, and then go to the diner.
I can tell it's never been easy for you.
Thank you. No matter what.
Why?
I just hope she finally gets to rest in peace. I hope no misfortune.
Oh my gosh.
Whether I foresee it or not.
Were we okay?
Whatever happens to anyone.
So Ms. Vivian, do you always cry when you have a prophecy? Yes, every time a prophecy appears, I can't help but shed tears. I used to wonder if I could just hold back my tears, then maybe the bad things wouldn't happen. One review can create calamity. Huh. But I just can't do it. No matter how hard I try, I just can't. You're being too harsh on yourself. Vivian falls silent for a moment, seemingly unwilling to continue the topic. Sienna said that the compensation from the Ravenlock family hollow corruption insurance is enough to sell her daughter, Myra, for life. Though it's hard to imagine the notorious stingy Hartman engaging in such a money-losing business. Maybe Top demands it. Yeah, I think so, too. Actually, there's been rumors that the Ravenclaw family has fallen out of favor with Tops for a while now. That's why they're becoming so desperate, afraid of being abandoned by the mighty Tops. Sienna's actually a skilled intelligence broker. She retired from the business a while ago. I see, no wonder she was able to gather classified information. She said she tried many ways, but everything was useless against the untouchable Ravenlock family. She still couldn't avenge her lover. But I believe everything she did was meaningful. The same goes for you, Miss Vivian. Everyone, it seems there are ethereals nearby. It's not safe to linger. Let's keep moving.
Roxy, do you believe that the future can be changed?
Well, if the future has not happened yet, then yeah.
Whoa. In my memories, this has happened countless times already.
What do you want?
I can only see these misfortunes.
Because you meet people for some reason that have misfortune? Oh boy. Yeah, I'm feeling slightly bad for Vivian. That does not mean that the fan club randomness thing was like, okay, yeah.
The fissure that we're looking for is
It shows us what's gonna happen to our character. Oh boy, fun. See anything at all? But yeah, do you think? I think Vivian's heels are more unbelievable to fight in than Ampy's. Oh, this happens too. No. Well, that's the thing. I don't. Who knows? We'll see. Oh no, not two of you. I'm not doing.
Saw that.
Ooh.
Downstairs.
What happened to her version? What? Okay, well, I'll find out later.
Recalibrating.
But you still be able to prepare for the dragons. Yeah. So, I think there's a way to slightly change the future. Because changing the future doesn't mean completely changing fate, but if you're able to do certain things different, then you've already changed the future. Where am I? Block some gruesome, a certain gruesome scene.
I think it's about time.
Like now? Like now? There's no excuse to be using those shoes, be fighting barefoot, and it'll be 100% better. Yeah.
We should take that lady.
Makes sense. No, later on.
You guys go on.
Is it in a cutscene?
Thank you.
This might be quicker or something. Yeah. Something like that can change fate.
She gave us the intel we needed, so this is the least we could do.
And I'm the Valium while you're at it. Oh boy. I think I can get to the Valium. Well, I don't... Like, is it in a cutscene? Because if it's in a cutscene, I don't think I can turn stuff down. I guess we'll see.
I hope everything else goes well for you.
Trigger and Abby leave.
Master Proxy, is there anything you'd like to know? You can just ask.
Are you and Hugo related? Are you from the same family? About your prophecy, let's wait until you're comfortable telling me.
I'm curious about your story, Vivian. But we can talk more once you
I was like, are you related? Yes or no? Just because I'm very curious. In a cutscene, remember what they showed what happened when they show what happens in panels? Yeah, like manga panels? Yeah. Well, it wasn't... Twiggy wasn't gorish. It wasn't any gore.
You're the first person to ever say that to me. I'd be happy to share my story with you. These premonitions I see are not within my control, and they always come to me in a
Yeah, I was gonna say, what it...
like a flood
those are very different contexts.
Most of the time, I see death, disease, accidents, and disasters.
Huh.
Of course.
It's in the one so you have time to block things. Okay. Well, hopefully, because there's no delay, you'll give me a heads up. Well, the thing is that it's not like you could see any, like, organs or anything. She just, because there are just some humans that don't have limbs. They exist.
Every time, without exception, they end up happening. And I can never prevent or change them. That's all I have to say about it. If that offends Master Proxy and you don't want to hang out with me anymore, then I can understand.
So there's only like, it's delayed slightly, just for reasons. Do I need to delay it even more? Why would I be offended?
Why would I be offended? That's just who you are, Vivian. Besides, we're friends.
I've always considered this ability as a curse.
I think it's a gift.
It's not a curse. If anything,
I'm Fear and Hunger with no multiplayer. Good luck.
Thank you. Really. Well, it's getting late. Bringer's belongings ought to be around here somewhere.
Oh,
Let's take a closer look. According to the previous clues,
you have faith, what, that you can get in there? It's fine, so we can join in GG anyways. I hope to become a guard. Found at the vending machine. Bringer's belongings are probably stashed away in there. Why the vending machine? That's the intelligence I got. Maybe Bringer thought this was a good spot. Anyway, let's look around first. Well, typically you're not gonna look at a vending machine in a place where random monsters are wandering around. You search the vending machine up and down, but find nothing.
Looks like it isn't in here.
Like, I don't think hiding it in a vending machine is actually a bad idea. Because why would you ever think, oh, let's check some vending machine?
It might be the one we're looking for.
Oh boy. I knew it. There must be other vending machines nearby. This should be the one Bringer's belongings. What could they be? Check the vending machines for snacks. You would in a place that if that makes noise, you might have monsters come right to your location.
Strange. There's nothing in here.
I don't know. I guess that depends on what the heck happens.
This vending machine looks a little suspicious too.
Moral concept, huh? Well, I'm just asking. Oh, look at that. So, that's funny. Look, I can make her spin. Whee! Oh, look. Wow, I can literally make her spin. Look at us, we're dancing. Whee! Oh boy. She's gaining speed because she's trying to catch up with me. Crash against a wall? I don't think so. Like, unless I crash against it. Because I'm assuming the code has her follow the player's movements. So wherever the player's direction is, she follows. You mentioned special, won't take any rewards. Uh-huh. But yeah, see? Because she follows behind me. So she's following my every direction. So she immediately... I think she was already hurt mentally, Paul. I don't think it can get any worse. Well, no, it could. Alright. I believe you. Alright, let's search it thoroughly. Is it this one? Still nothing. Just like when you're about to give up, you kick the vending machine by accident. When a drink would normally out, a worn-out notebook appears instead. Oh, Proxy, is this how it's done? Your league's the head of professional intelligence brokers. We kicked it and it popped out. Okay. Oh, hi, Hugo. Why are you here? Huh? Bringer's notebook, old and worn looking, seems to have a lot of locations of interest marked down. That is a thick notebook.
This is it. This notebook is what Bringer left behind, but I don't know what these markings on it mean.
You and Vivian flip through Bringer's notebook together, ignoring the surrounding danger for some time until the shriek of an ethereal suddenly rings out nearby. However, a moment later, a strange yet familiar figure materializes to block the ethereal, disposing of it with ease. It's not a coincidence. Yeah, don't say.
Well, hello, Master Proxy. It's been a while.
He looks so tired.
Oh, don't give me that scandalized look. I did just save your lives.
Well, I'm assuming you were following us, so yeah. I think he's a bad person. I wonder what makes you say that.
I would have protected the Proxy even if you hadn't appeared.
I'm sure of it, but I happen to be in the area. Worry not, dear companion. I have complete confidence in your strength.
Oh, boy. So you do know each other?
Hang on, did you say companion? So you two know each other?
Apologies. I didn't have a chance to mention it before. I'm actually part of the Phantom Thief Syndicate, Mockingbird.
You don't say. What do you mean? Why? What do you want me to do? Which one are you talking about? Because they're both vampires. Anyways. I do say. You do say what? Which I'm guessing this thing over here, like that, where my glasses are pointing, is the Mockingbird logo for them. That I think he's evil. Ah. So then do you think Vivian is evil?
That's right. I was only able to
Or is Zach or the others?
thanks to some help from Vivian backstage.
So you were only bidding on the collection so you could get backstage.
So, the whole time, you were only bidding on the collection so you could get backstage and
Maybe.
mess with
We
things?
don't know.
I warned you before. You can't rely on appearances.
Yeah, but I can't believe how stupid the security was then if he got through the backstage. I don't know. Look at that face, could it be her? What do you mean? Come on. What do you mean? I'm not even I'm an entertainer. I don't know. He definitely has the baggiest eyes we have seen yet. He has literal bags under his eyes. I already talked about her heels, so I think that's already done and over with.
Don't worry, Master Proxy. We don't have any ulterior motives here.
I don't believe a single word that you say in that instance. It's the face. It's the face. If trustworthy person. Uh-huh.
As you've
Sure.
probably heard, Mockingbird is a renowned Phantom Thieves syndicate in New Eridu that, despite its longevity, has managed to maintain the secrecy of its members' identities to this
Yeah, but it'll do, thank you. Well, I believe Lycon more than I believe Hugo. Because Lycon has proved himself to be honest. Hugo, not so much.
So, disclosing our identities to you is essentially the highest sign of good faith that a Mockingbird Phantom Thief can show.
Thanks. But Lycon said...
But Lycon said that you're very dangerous and we should be careful.
For being a character for us, oh great. I don't mind Wolf Boy. Well, because he's made himself very honest. Like, he has told the truth. He has said, this is what I've dealt with, and he's helped us out a lot, too.
Then I imagine he's also told you about some of our past.
Yes.
And I'm sure you know that in a complex situation like ours, you shouldn't listen to either side over the other.
If you're gonna tell me Lycon betrayed you, blah, 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 I'm going to think that you're just petty.
Mockingbird's purpose is very simple, really. To form long-standing and cooperative relationships with outstanding proxies, like yourself.
Okay. Yeah, he did betray us too.
Before you make any decisions, please allow me to briefly explain the concept behind the Mockingbird Syndicate. We all know there isn't anything in this world that's fair. A prime example being the uneven distribution of wealth.
Oh boy.
People from tops splurge on luxurious collectibles, while the poor have to gamble with their own lives just to get by.
What the frick is this pose? Look at this pose. Oh boy. I think I'm gonna go like right here for a second. He's speaking the truth. For such a people's person. Yeah.
Of course. Besides, well, there's also an unequal distribution in this world of happiness and suffering, hope and despair, love and hate. It's all just so unfair.
Well, I don't know how you're gonna fix that one, buddy. Those are more complicated things than money.
Somebody has to do something to tilt the balance of the scales.
And how are you gonna do that?
And thus Mockingbird was born. We take from those who have far more than they deserve and give it to those who deserve to have more.
What is human concept? Oh boy.
If you ask me, that's enough to be considered a form of justice.
Yeah, but what makes you judge, jury, and executioner? I disagree.
I don't really agree with this form of justice.
No matter. Words inherently come with limitations.
Yeah, I'm not saying the world is fair, but I think they're what makes him have the right.
However, aside from these philosophical considerations, we also have a crisis on our hands to deal with.
Oh, do we now?
As you know, the Exaltists are plotting to use the power of
Overthrow the
sacrifice
status quo.
to
Oh
launch
my
an
God.
attack on all of New Eridu. We can provide you with all the latest intel, just like that notebook you found. Something those pompous housekeepers would never be willing to do.
Wow, I told you, he sounds like a jealous ex. Oh, the housekeepers wouldn't be able to get you this information. Trying to get ahead of Lycon. Wow. This is something.
And the most crucial part of this whole game, the sacrifice core, is currently in my possession. I think that makes this a highly competitive deal. We share the same goal for the moment, stopping the impending disaster from playing out.
Probably. It's palpable. Then reunion use. Yes, it's definitely at that point. Yeah, he can never stop thinking about Lycon. I think this tells you a lot. He can never. It's like, I don't think they stop thinking about each other. I need some time to think about it.
I need some time to think about it.
How about this? If you still have misgivings about our upcoming cooperation, then why don't you bring Lycon along with you?
Huh.
He's got the support of the mayor's office behind him, and his presence alone is enough to keep me in check. That would put you more at ease, right?
Yes, yes it would.
Of course, you're welcome to bring some other friends along, provided they aren't from public security or HSO.
Also, you're scared. Well, if those are the terms...
Well, if you're willing to let my friends come along, then you've got a deal.
Great. It's a deal. By the way, Proxy.
Sure, what does it mean? Alright. Am I in the way? A little bit. I guess that makes sense. The place that she was at, that would fit, wouldn't it? Collectible gifted by Vivian. It looks expensive. An exquisite piece of art, but it seems hollow inside. Might that mess with its value?
Consider it a souvenir commemorating our first time working together.
And uniquely to this in another translation. Oh boy. Yeah, that fits.
For now, we'll carefully look through the contents of that notebook. I'll contact you if anything comes up.
Okay. So I guess we're working with Mockingbird. After leaving the Hollow, Hugo and the others return to the video store. Oh, I'm Hugo. But also somewhat funny. Yes. I am the skinny vampire man. When Richard was like right beside us. Yeah. He moves rather quickly. Won't. I do like the physics on his ponytail though. Oh, that's just funny. Boy. I should not have as much fun as I do. With the running. Like, look how nice his hair's animated. Hey, nothing wrong. That's your choice. But I do like that he has simple but striking aesthetic. What? I just didn't say I think his character's interesting, but I like the hair physics. That doesn't mean I like him. There's a difference. That's all. I'm saying that I like the design, that he weirdly looks like a police officer with the colors that he has on. Makes him look like a police officer. I do love every time I stop, he has to put his hand in his pocket. Oh, and I walk slowly, he keeps his hand in his pocket. Now that's just funny. Look at that. That's a nice little detail. Huh. Wonder how long it took for that. Blue and gold badges. Yeah. What do you mean? I like the ponytail. I like male characters with longer hair. You don't always get that, so it's nice. By the way, he is really freaking tall. Since we're already at the video store, should we ask Master Proxy to recommend some films? My apologies, but I need to take my leave and take care of my art gallery now. You actually own a gallery? I also need a convenient social identity for various reasons. The title of gallery owner works quite well. That's what I would pick this. Okay, so you don't want to cut his hair. You just want his hair to be out of the braid and tied up. Okay. Alright, I'll stay with Master Proxy for a bit longer, but Hugo, you've been oddly busy lately. You're not hiding something from me, are you? Well, surely before. What are you doing? I love, we have like this thing going on and it's sunset. What the frick? Hello. Well, if isn't our dealer collector, Mr. Hugo, long time no see. I assume you finished the task I asked you to do. Yes, done as promised. I've already found buyers for the goods you gave me, no shortage of big names among them. Of course, I also run your gallery to them as instructed and spread the word about it in the circle. But getting rid of all this exquisite stuff was so suddenly. You're not in trouble, are you? What does that mean? What do you mean, the Mexico filter? If you have funding issues, I'm also your guy. I've got friends who offer loan services. Thank you for your concern, but my cash flow is very healthy, and I have more than just you as my middleman. In my absence, I'm just looking to boost my gallery's reputation in the scene. And say I'm looking at this, but also this part of the stream. Well, we'll do what you gotta do. Better to be safe than sorry. Well, thanks for stopping by. Hey, at least you got to... You saw the vampires for your day, and now you're finished. Thank you for the kind words. Alright, it's getting late. I should head off. See you next time. What does it mean? Now time to find that guy. I remember him mentioning that he would dress up in something more presentable this time. Okay, I'll try. See ya. He's going... Why? They're making me go all over the place. Well-dressed informant. Well, that's not well-dressed. If this guy's the well-dressed informant, I'm going to laugh. I can try, but I'm currently him, so I can't do anything. But I will try if it comes up. But yeah, bye-bye! You are when the musician's third string breaks, the gatekeeper whispers to me, in which hand hides the coin for the underworld's ferryman? Fair mistake. Okay. I'm not a vamp. Just yourself, then. You mean the one that I'm following? Okay, you did that. Okay, the left hand holds death, the right hand holds deception, but the raven has already flown away with the answer. Jump into the river? You know that I can't do that in this game. He is locked away from the river. Can't get over the embarrassment every time I say this. It's quite poetic, isn't it? The meeting with Hartman has been scheduled. He'll be waiting for you in that same private suite. Or should I say waiting for Hugo, the renowned collector and art gallery owner. Thanks, I know I could count on you. Still, I have to ask, you're not looking to make Vivian Locks your enemy, are you? And if I say I am? Not like I could stop you anyway. You've already caused a scene at the auction, the Robe of Hero stunt. I can't believe you came up with that. The end goal. Hartman's been on the move lately. That organ traffic case from before is linked to him too. I also heard that they're dropping big money on some kind of drug research. Okay, this Ravenclaw family is really just digging themselves into a hole. The Ravenclaws have always been a bunch of cold-blooded jerks doing all kinds of messed up things that make your blood boil and swept everything under the rug with money and power, leaving them victims with no justice. That's not gonna work either. But Hartman, he's the worst of the bunch. Rumor says that he personally took out the previous Aaronclaw his way to the throne. That is the least worst thing that he could have done. I think that sadly happens more often than not. And that seems like the least worst offense. I know, relax, I don't plan on clashing with him head on. You better not, I don't want to witness Mockingbird's folly of trying to crack a stone with an egg. I prefer to see it as more of a gambit. I can never win an argument against you anyway. Don't forget the Ravenlock family's in bed with those Exaltus lunatics. Who knows what awful schemes they've been cooking up lately. Oh, well, that's one-way trip for their family to go, woo, down the drain. In any case, as your friend, your old friend, I sincerely wish you all the best. Thank you. By the way, how is Lycon doing lately? Haven't seen him in a while. Ha ha ha. What? I know you two split up, but it's been years. Are you still not over it? He's like a concerned father. Don't know, don't care. Sure you don't care about Lycon. Sure. There's nothing else, I'll be going now. Alright, fine, good luck. I don't have to say anything, it writes itself, don't it? Students nearby seem to be having an intense discussion and you hear a familiar name. So that Mockingbird Phantom Thief Syndicate only looks flashy, but actually hasn't accomplished anything, right? Yeah, I'm like, at this point, they're literally, this has been going on for a while. It's like, golly, man, you can't forget about him. Make up already. Tops remains unshakable, and those big families are just steps away from getting total control. It's possible that even the mayor can't keep them in check. But doesn't the mere existence of Mockingbird serve some kind of warning? Hello. Let it go. Yeah, hello. Every time they release a crime warning letter, fear erupts among these evildoers. Really? But what can they actually change? In the end, it'll probably just a game to the big shots. Mockingbird is like a fly, annoying but not deadly, so they just left it be. What do you think should happen? If you ask me, you have to dismantle everything from within if you truly want change. Without power or influence, it's all futile. The first step should be accumulating resources by any means necessary, and if possible, joining Tops. After all, to establish a new order, the old one must be demolished, just like how creation requires destruction. In this story, probably. Hey, the game has given material, like, you don't even need material to make a fanfiction story, but when you have material, it makes it even more easier. It probably is already more than 200. That sounds exactly like something a villain would say. If it's really possible to join Tops, many would have probably defected immediately. True, would turn down money. It's almost time for the meeting with Hartman. Time to go. Alright, so we're meeting Hartman because we didn't have enough of him last time. Like, I'd rather deal with Hugo than Hartman, to be very honest with you. Your invitation's been confirmed. Would you like to enter the private suite now? Sure. What great security guards. Look at this. You're the one who has business with Master Hartman? Correct? Master Hartman's time is extremely valuable, and he has graced you with his meeting amid his busy schedule. Sincerely hope he brings something substantial to the family. Why not? See, I told you there was more. Don't underestimate. Why not? I stand here precisely because I have enough leverage. You had better.
How about it? Will you work with me?
Not bad. Let me be honest with you. I have the sacrifice core that you're after. I am Mockingbird.
Okay, what are you doing by saying that?
So it's you. I never thought you'd be so bold as to come see me alone.
Well, that tells you how confident he is in himself.
Relax, my friend. As you know, if I can sneak into such a heavily guarded auction, then naturally, I can just as easily slip away right now. I'm here with the sincere intention to seek cooperation. I can give you that sacrifice core.
And what do you want in return?
Yeah, what do you want?
Wealth, glory, power. The things everyone else in the world wants, I want them too. And I'm confident that as the current heir to the Ravenlock family, those are all things you can give me.
I'm thinking he's lying.
Then you've certainly come to the right place. My family is working on a big project. If things come to fruition, Ravenlock's status in Tops will significantly improve. At which point, I'll be sure to leave a spot for you. Naturally, as an outsider, you are precluded from handling any of our core business. But profits from the scraps alone will be enough to set you up for life.
Okay, natural.
Mr. Hartman, I think you've misunderstood me. I have no intention of joining the Ravenlock family. In fact, I have an art gallery under my name that does pretty well for itself.
What do you mean, what?
I was hoping
You were just
you could
typing in the
recommend me for
chat. You're like, oh, it bypassed. Let me try it again.
You want to join Tops? That's easier said than done. Even for a family like ours, it would still require significant effort and...
You really are with the acronyms today.
Just answer me yes or no. I don't think either of us can afford to waste time.
I understand. Yes, you have my word.
By the way, is Tops the bad guys? One of the bad guys?
But in exchange, you'll have to give me the sacrifice core first.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't. I've already hidden it somewhere safe. A place nobody else but me
Tops.
knows.
Like, is the company Tops also involved with the Sacrifice Exaltus people?
You don't want to put
That's
all
why I'm
your
asking.
chips on the table when dealing with Tops. I know that far too well.
Because Tops are the enemies of the mayor, which Lycon is working for. Yeah, they start the whole... Yeah, so they are bad. Why do people trust Tops?
Then that means I also need to keep an eye out when working with the infamous Mockingbird, right?
Mr. Hartman, I should remind you that I stand before you undisguised. Coming from a phantom thief who's never publicly revealed his identity.
Money.
Shouldn't that be
I literally could see the Mr. Krabs meme going, money. All came with their benefits of fame and fortune. Ah. So they made bank of tragedy and sadness. I see now.
If I betray you, then you merely need to lift a finger to wipe me from the face of this world.
Other rich families are new to Eridu. They're also who Astra usually works for, CEOs and the other thing. Ah. Shareholders.
You do make a valid point there. In that case, you have a deal.
I appreciate your trust.
Oh yeah, isn't what the whole thing was with the one wife of that singer was because of tops?
Why don't we celebrate our new partner?
Just like most of Europe. Humanity is weird. Yes, it is. Hartman calls over the waiter and pours out 2 glasses of some expensive-looking dark, deep crimson liquid. He lifts his glass and nods to Hugo before drinking in one gulp. Hugo flashes a smirk as he follows suit and takes a gulp.
Having a drink before undertaking anything important is a family tradition. It's good luck.
As an outsider, it's a real honor.
Yeah, it is, ain't it?
By the way, you aren't the only member of your organization, are you? Shouldn't all your companions agree to this deal first?
Well, I'm assuming they're not all gonna show themselves. That would be dumb. Thought you said toff. Oh, yeah, tops.
You don't have to worry about that. I'll make sure she agrees. Otherwise, I'll get rid of her too.
Seems you'll do whatever it takes to get things done. Great things lie ahead.
Yeah, do you love when you look at this? It's like, yeah, Hugo seems like a better, more tolerable person than Hartman over here.
All right, let's leave it at that for today. I'll contact you about what to do next.
That's him!
Oh.
He's the one who killed Serena!
What is the context?
She was the only one who was ever any good to him, right? That's how he repays her?
Oh, fun. Like, well, it depends on how you see Toph now. Exactly. I kind of see there. No, Toph is a different. She's a whole. That's a whole different series. Toph can be a sweetheart. She just has tough love.
That's why they say once a mongrel, always a mongrel. Just look into his eyes.
What the frick? Anyway, yeah, he has an interesting outfit. Nice colors.
Father! We have to punish him!
Is this his father? This one above my head?
Serena had been ranking ahead of him. Hugo must have poisoned her water so he could pass her.
Broccolita, yes.
You're evil. Typical for an
Ha
impure
tough love.
Should've been kicked out ages ago.
I'm just gonna make sure that I am on the same wavelength here. So these children are his siblings. And I'm guessing the father has a bunch of mistresses, so they're, or he had Hugo out of wedlock. Yes, okay, making sure I'm on the same page. Half siblings. So are they all half siblings to each other or just to Hugo?
Hugo, did you do all this?
Yes, it was me. I killed her.
He admitted it! Father, he must be expelled. He has no right to live under the same roof as us.
Each other is what you'd expect from rich families. Okay. Spiakia from Pocket Rappa. Yeah.
Why don't we reunite him with Serena then? Nobody would ever know.
Okay, so yeah, so he's had a bunch of mistresses, and they're all half-siblings, and they're all fighting for the top position. So yeah, like Byakuya Togami.
Hugo, well done.
What?
My children, how many times have I told you before?
Okay, so he's a crazy man.
In this world, only the most ruthless, cruel, and unscrupulous of people ever make it to the top.
We've penetrated the throne. Great craziness. Oh, joy. And we wonder why he ended up messed up. It's like, oh yeah, if his father's like this about the death of one of his children, well, I guess we know where we are. I think I understand now why he made his family, not exist.
Like Hugo here, who was willing to murder his only true loved one without a second thought. Only someone with the means and the gumption to do that is qualified to be my heir.
Ugh. That's one way to win, I guess.
But I...
It's all over now, and the results are obvious. The winner of this month's assessment is Hugo. As for the rest of you, go to the usual place for
no. Has no rules, yeah. And yes, they were mean to Hugo here. But what the frick punishment do you mean?
Father! Before this, I was number 1.
As I've told you before, there's only room for one winner in this
Wow.
family. You're still a loser.
You'd have a
even
power
if it's
struggle
by
with
the
no
smallest
competition.
margin.
Yeah.
And there's no reason for a loser to exist. This is all for your own good. Do you understand? Go on now. Receive your punishment for the sake of the family.
Yes, I understand. I'm sorry.
Ugh.
That really brought up some unpleasant memories. It won't be long. Soon.
It is cruel and wicked sometimes. It truly, truly is. On the other side, after Hugo leaves, Proxy, you look like you have something to say. About the quote-unquote chosen one. Well, the truth is, we've always wanted this chance to work with you. Hugo said you're the best proxy he's ever met. The chosen proxy, in other words, chosen one. Oh, okay, I believe you. By the way, are you free now? If you're not busy, would you mind taking a walk outside with me? Anywhere is fine. I mean, go ahead. Yeah, that's the thing. We don't know the whole context of what was put upon them. You arrive at Luminous Square with Vivian.
Thank you for escorting me here, Proxy. Today was quite eventful. If I were to head, you're a child that only brings misfortune.
Watching paint dry? Hey, if it's only watching paint dry, at least it's just that. But I'm pretty sure that's not what it is.
I used to feel hurt and resentful. But now that I think about it, it's perfectly normal for people to react that way.
Know how the Tale of Phaethon happens? Yeah. Alright.
Why do I only predict suffering? If I could predict happy things, joyful things, would people like me a little more?
They probably would try to take advantage of you, if I would say.
Maybe. Fate truly is set in stone.
I wouldn't say so. The one person who's given to any proxy who has a really good reputation. Ah.
I even thought that I was successful, that I could change people's destiny.
What, that I'm just spinning in a circle? Because they don't let me do it in this. Only in Honkai Star World could I do this. I am paying attention.
So, I was really happy when you said that my abilities weren't a curse, but a gift. Thank you, Proxy.
Well, I'm glad she's happy, but look at the cute dog in the background.
So glad to have met you.
And there's a cat.
Also a fan of Lord Phaethon. It's like we were fated to meet.
I'm sorry, the environment is very interesting sometimes.
I don't know why, but I feel completely at ease when I'm by your side.
I wonder why.
I'm free from judgment, from blame. Like, I don't need to worry about anything. and can just be my own true self. Perhaps people really do possess an aura, and ours just so happen to be extremely compatible.
Maybe that's what it is. It's complete coincidence, right, guys?
By the way, you asked me before about Hugo. I don't really know much about him. He rarely ever talks about his past.
Well, we kind of already know his past, so I think we're good.
But judging from his eye colors, you can guess he's probably the bastard son of a renowned family.
Because he has 2 different eye colors? I'm guessing from a renowned family you have 2 red eyes? Oh, hello. Goodbye, I guess. Thanks for stopping by, Dylan. We know that she just was all her troubles are probably not enough of us there. Like, what?
I think his mother was very worried about his different colored eyes, and even wanted to get rid of him at one point. But then his family offered a huge price and bought him off his mother for some reason.
Wow. That would suck in Hugo's situation.
And just like that, he moved from a leaky and drafty boarding room to a luxurious mansion. But he's also mentioned that the extravagant home is actually like hell for him. I think it's probably because the family treats him terribly.
Well, yeah, it's a royal highly rich family. And as you do, as if there was one who is a real son in that family. Yeah, there was no... I don't think any... I more questioned the air of this. It's like, golly, you wonder why he bought Hugo to be brought into the household, because he was a half. Because he had the blood. Is like, oh, whoever makes it is the top.
I digress. He ran away and ended up meeting Lycon and his master. After that, they formed Mockingbird together and experienced a rare period of happiness.
This isn't their...
Lycon's betrayal.
Ever since the dad has mistresses. Yeah! What's your take on Hugo?
So, what's your take on Hugo?
Cause for some, it's like, oh, the survival of the fittest type thing. Or what can one sibling offer the current head of the house in comparison to the other ones? You know, that type of thing.
I imagine I would still be wandering around now if I had never met him. To me, Hugo is just like an older brother.
Well, you argue like siblings, so that fits.
I've always felt as though he's carrying some heavy burden with him. But that's a secret he's kept to himself. Something he'll never tell me. Sometimes when I look into his eyes, I can feel that he's really struggling with something.
What if you want 7 kids, just have it normally with your one wife or something? Yeah! But I'm assuming if you're talking about the mistress thing, well, it's because, one, they don't want to, at least from my understanding, they feel, they don't want to be tied down. And so they'll probably have, like, a wife who has the pedigree that the family wants, but then he'll, quote-unquote, accidentally be with the maids or someone else. That type of thing.
Even though he may say some extreme things, Hugo really isn't a bad person.
He hasn't done anything. Yeah, it's disgusting. It really is. But that's the type of mindset they have.
I think one day he'll tell me his secret. Until then, I just have to wait. Wait and trust him.
But yeah, it is disgusting, and you just think, why? If you do not like the person that you marry, who's your wife, like, you're married this person. Typically it's for financial gain, family relations, that type of thing, so, you know. After chatting for a while, you say goodnight to Vivian. It's getting late, time to head back to the video store. Get out of there, you deserve better. Well, and obviously, Vivian's own family has their own problems, too. But look, they're being like siblings. That's just cute. So that's adorable. Is there like actual siblings? Look like a sight. Yes, they are. Maybe not, but Hugo is dangerous. You came home late today. Had a long chat with Vivian. I see it's getting late, so let's call it a day. Okay. Vivian has contacted us. She said you'll be investigating the Hollow tomorrow in addition to her, Hugo, and Lycon. Abby, whom we recommended before, will also join this operation. She'll explain the details when she comes to pick you up at the video store tomorrow. But are you still planning on heading straight into the Hollow like you did the last few times? Vivian and the others will protect me. Right, with so many friends around this time, there shouldn't be as much risk. I'll wait for you at home then, no matter what. Remember, safety first. Let's get some rest for now. After a good night's rest, the next morning arrives as promised. Well, because we requested Ambi to be there, so you have the two from Mockingbird, Lycon, and then Ambi. So it's at least a 3v2 in our favor, which I think makes sense. Good morning, Proxy. Long story short, we analyzed the locations marked in Bringer's notebook and found no pattern between the coordinates, but they all seem well hidden. Hugo suspects that we might find something stashed at the coordinates, but it's unclear whether it will be pleasant or terrifying. In any case, we need to investigate. Our destination today is... What is with the ballet twins? I swear I go to that place all the time. Why? Like, golly, the ballet twins. Always, always, always. When are we not going to the ballet twins? I swear, every chapter, we're going to the ballet twins. Oh, the ballet twins, the ballet twins, the ballet twins. I blame the mayor in this story. They've cursed me. Oh, boy.
It appears we're the first to arrive. I thought we were running late.
Ambi's probably grabbing a burger. Watch Bucks One for the first time yesterday. Really made ballets look terrifying. Yeah, they can. It's very interesting. But I can't wait.
This might sound weird, but it's nice to think about getting to work with you from now on.
Oh, well, that's sweet.
I don't really know why that makes me feel so happy. Oh, it's because we're fellow fans! Anyone who likes Lord Phaethon can't be a bad guy.
I love her voice just gets higher when she talks about Phaethon. The gloomy, calm exterior breaks away to this excitable person, which is very funny. You're right.
For sure. Of course, Lord Phaethon is the greatest there will ever be, but you're definitely the best proxy I've ever met in person.
Why, thank you.
Hugo told me before that you're really skilled, and he said we'd get along great. I never expected he'd be so right. Oh, by the way, would you like to come by my place if you have time later?
By myself?
I have a huge collection of Lord Phaethon merch.
There's Phaethon merch? When was I not informed of this? Why are we not getting royalties?
Phaethon, Lord Phaethon doesn't have any merch out there, right?
I guess we can see.
We don't even know what he looks like, for starters.
Yeah.
It's all my own original merch.
Oh, okay.
Like screenshots of old Internet comments. I print them out and turn them into postcards.
Oh. Oh, boy.
Plus the avatars Lord Phaethon's used, the music playlists they recommend. I've organized it all. I'd love to share it out to you if we get the chance.
I appreciate that.
Well...
Yes, I see the vision. I see it, Leo.
Speaking of which,
Favorite.
so long.
You're asking me to do something that's probably going to take a lot of money if you're talking about the small red blush. Golly. Always so well, yeah.
Leo said he had some preparations to do before entering the Hollow. I wonder how that's coming along.
Are we going back to Hugo again? Meanwhile, Hugo is preparing for the upcoming operation in another part of Lumina. Waiting. Oh boy, same old route. Shopping first. About time to stock up on chocolate anyway. Oh, he's a vampire who likes chocolate. I didn't know you guys are in here. Okay. At this moment, a familiar figure appears. Oh my god. It never stops being funny. Look at this. Writes itself. Once you make it. I don't know about a full plush. Maybe like a keychain would be something. And see how that goes from there. Maybe. Oh, what a coincidence. I didn't expect to see you here. Evidently, I didn't expect it either, otherwise I would have chosen a different store. You're preparing for the operation. Are you blind? Oh, by the way, thank you for joining us this time and letting your combat prowess. If you could refrain from revealing our secrets to your dear master, that would be perfect. Then how many keychains? What do you mean? Are you gonna buy all the keychains? The manager went over this with me. You have my word that as long as your actions do not cause harm, I will keep everything a secret. How awfully kind of you. Alright, I'm short on time. I'll be off now. Enjoy your shopping. For the plush, no, but if I were broke, I would make a museum for them. Well, that's very sweet thought. Oh, we're going to the pharmacy. Why is he here? You know what, Icon? If I were in your shoes and foresaw an awkward encounter with a former partner, I'd choose to go away. Time is short and this is the only pharmacy around. What makes you say that? I don't know, you're saying the ahem, and you're hiding in the cat box, so that tells me everything. Besides, I don't see any need to avoid you. Why are we doing this awkward? Oh my... We done?
This is getting to be more than just a coincidence, don't you think?
Sure, natural. Just like how it's weirdly just a coincidence that they've been all three places together, right, guys?
Or perhaps you are actually stalking me.
If I was stalking you, you wouldn't ever know.
Overconfident as always. You haven't changed at all.
Neither have you.
We just make it a habit to check the state of our weapons prior to combat.
Thanks for that little reminder. I almost
Yes.
forgot.
No, girlfriend. I don't think you want to actually yonder. That's not actually safe. Fantasy is one thing, but reality you should not.
I didn't expect you to let me join.
What else could I do? Master Proxy would have insisted on having you join us.
Yep.
I never expected for us to have a chance to enjoy some pleasant conversation like this. Without our weapons drawn, that is. It really has been too long. I still remember when we first established Mockingbird.
Indeed. That was a long time ago.
Oh, they can actually talk like individuals and not pull weapons out on each other. Or once.
Thankfully, Jack went in peace.
Oh. Oh, so their teacher passed away. Yeah, I know about that. Okay, hang on one second. I gotta take a puppy break. So I will be right back. So enjoy the small run in the corner. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. What is happening? Golly, I go away and I see... What in the world? It's you right now. She's just... Golly, wait, that's the randomest things. Trying to meet the Reaper. Is that how that works?
He must have known about his condition for some time. He even left us with instructions.
My gosh.
Passing peacefully in your sleep is the most natural way to go. I'm happy for him. By the way, Lycon, have you given it any thought yet?
You mean about our guild for Phantom Thieves?
Yeah. It's time for us to build an organization of our own. Jack always supported the idea, didn't he?
Okay, so Mockingbird didn't happen until their teacher passed away.
I don't have any objections. But what should we call it then?
How about Mockingbird? It's a bird known for mimicking the calls of others to blend in. The same way we don high society.
The crow on the top. Yeah, it's very cute.
On a mission.
It's nice.
Oh, oops. I nearly forgot. You're a terrible actor, and you're always flubbing your lines. I guess we can rule out that name then.
Wow.
No, call it Mockingbird. We're always just putting on an act, aren't we? I won't slip up on our next mission. Besides, we still ran missions together even when we didn't have a name.
No. It does make a difference, Lycon. And I don't just want a name.
So, is on Lycon's... Oh my goodness. There. So is the... Are these scars on Lycon's face and arm? Do not... Very, very weird. Yeah, do not do that.
I want Mockingbird to become a symbol. Like the sword of Damocles hanging over everyone's heads. Striking fear into the hearts of the rich and cruel whenever they hear the name. Just like Jack used to say, this world isn't fair.
Well, I guess technically he got part of his dream. The rich people get scared of the name Mockingbird.
So that's why we have to influence it however we can. And change things in our own way.
But on the basis of not causing harm to other people's lives. That's also what Jack used to say. You remember, don't you?
Of course I remember.
Billy's covered now with arm mask and the arm guards and the mask he wears. Yeah, it makes sense.
All right. I promise.
Well, it's just interesting to see that he does have these, like, scars.
Don't forget, things don't end well for people who break their oaths.
I'm good for my word. You must trust your fellow companions. That's also something Jack would say. Well then, today's the day that Mockingbird will officially start flying. Our first order of business, deciding on our symbol.
A bird? I don't know about that one, but it's definitely... Hugo and Lycon share a rare moment of peaceful reminiscence. What? Meanwhile, on the proxy side, the others join the operation and finally arrive. People do change, oh boy. Wow, Ambi...
Looks like we're all here.
Look at this...
Hugo,
are we this...
we're late again.
Are me and Ambi the same height, or is Ambi taller?
Forgive me. Someone was pestering me and wasting my precious time.
I think Ambi's taller. But it might be the heels. It literally goes da-da-da-da. Sir Lord. Alright, other than familiar faces, we also have a new friend joining us for this operation. Seems like Miss Ambi is the reinforcements recommended by the manager. Pleasure to meet you, I'm Hugo. Taller by the heels. Okay. And they just have long heels. Yeah. Bum, bum. Hello, the proxy's already updated me on this necessary information. Rest assured, I will keep it confidential. So before entering the hall, let's confirm the mission objective once again. We'll be heading to one of the coordinates marked in the Bringer's notebook and search the area. Based on relevant information, these coordinates may contain secrets related to the Exaltas. These could be treasures or something awful. We have to explore and find out. Yes, they are looking at each other. If there are no further questions, let's begin now. Well, he's missing an eye, I think. Or he's blind in one eye. So that's why he has his one eye covered.
I didn't expect the coordinates in Bringer's notes to lead here.
So, he is missing one eye. I was not sure if it was a missing eye or if he was blind.
More familiar than you.
So but yeah, so I think he covers it to feel comfortable.
If they're being too noisy, then I take action.
Just weird one in this group. I adore it. She's our support system. Just think she's our support system, so that feels nice. Is that we have a support system. That is Abby and Lycon. That's good to me. Because wouldn't you rely on Ambi if you had to have someone? Yes, Ambi is one of the only characters he likes.
I don't enjoy obstacles in my path. Can we not?
The generator room should be nearby.
Okay.
Over here.
Wow, you really know this place like the back of your paw.
Well, yes, he's been here quite a few times. Boy.
Master Proxy, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there's something wrong with the circuit. It seems to be
again.
Don't tell me. Victoria Housekeeping's high and mighty attendants can't even fix a simple circuit.
I don't know. But there is a yellow knife from a traitor, member of Victoria Housekeeping. Huh, interesting. That is interesting. Yes, it is.
I can fix it.
Technically, it is the first mission.
Diagram before I can do anything. I've seen diagrams for this type of circuit before. It's a pity that we're unable to connect to the outside world from inside the hollow.
Just leave the problems to me.
Just leave that problem to me.
Belle,
Hi,
I
Wise.
just sent an image of a circuit diagram to your phone. Check if you received it.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Master Proxy. Now then, let's start repairing this circuit.
Alright, you just need to cut them as you did before. They really love me doing circuit puzzles. There you go. Your body less again. It's just so that I'm not taking up space on this side. Because of my horns and where I am, I take up the space, so I'm just here with everyone.
Wait up. Wait a second. Something just doesn't add up.
Yeah, half my body, I'm not capturing the other half because you don't need the other bottom half of the body. Golly.
It's all coming together now. Communicating with the outside world from within a hollow. And getting that circuit diagram. In theory, there's only one person who could ever do that.
Wasn't this? Oh? Like, I'm fine. See, I can move. I just am not moving just because I don't need to.
Could it be your Lord Phaethon?
Wait, I missed some context. Give me playback. Should be able to wait, hold this as a business up. It's coming together, communicating with the outside world from within a hollow and getting that circuit program. There's only oh, okay. Just making sure I'm getting context. My brain is going, huh?
There's no way. But then
She finally knows.
only Phaethon could have done that. I mean, you're an incredible proxy, sure.
Run where? Belle don't have no weapon to protect herself. Yeah, that's me.
That's me. I'm Phaethon. Sorry, I just never had the chance to tell you.
Unbelievable. Lord Phaethon! I've been your biggest fan for years now! Goodness me! Lord Phaethon was right in front of me all along!
Oh boy.
And I had no idea! This is like a dream. Could you... I mean, if you're willing, could you please give me an autograph and a group photo and...
Yeah, yeah, I only go there just so because when there's 3, I think that works out pretty well. Let's wait till we're out of the hollow.
Anything you want. We just gotta get out of the hollow
Don't
first.
say anything.
Oh! Okay, sorry. Guess I got a little too excited.
See what I mean?
Anyone would be enraptured meeting someone they admire that much.
Like, this is what I mean.
Yeah, if I ever met my favorite movie director, I'd be the same.
Or the one who invented the burger, Andy. I'm not trying to self-insert myself. This just gives us space.
We should keep moving. This isn't the best place for idle chit-chat.
Okay, now I can move back to my original position.
The door's finally open.
Why? Because they were talking? Catching up.
The proxy is Phaethon. Phaethon is the proxy. This is a dream. I never will wake up.
Oh boy. Well, the thumbnail has finally come true, hasn't it? The #1 fan. That would be Vivian.
The fissure over there should lead to our destination.
They really like using the fissure in this chapter.
There are more ethereals around.
Okay. I'm good.
In position.
Please be careful, Lord Faith.
Lyca, your fighting style wasn't so reserved in the past.
Well, maybe he has to hold back. Who knows?
I for sure.
Who's the #1 fan here? I don't know about that. Pretentious, oh boy. We're still arguing now? Is this what happened? They will never... They're always gonna jab at each other, aren't they?
Let us leave this place at once. Ensuring Master Proxy's safety is our highest priority.
Good question, oh boy. Oh boy.
I won't let anything happen to you, Lord Phaethon.
Well, thanks, Vivian. No, I'm not choosing my favorite. That's... And I don't have a favorite. Oh, that worked. Woo! Oh, you're still here. We just ignored you.
With this power!
Lord Phaethon, how are you feeling?
Fine.
Are you tired? Do you need a break? Some food? Water?
I'm fine. Golly, we have walked a few steps.
Thank you for your concern. I'm fine.
No, people at rock bottom are the ones who get banned. So, I don't think you're at the bottom. You're blocked off by a complicated mechanism.
Master, a complex mechanism has been detected ahead. To pass through, you need to activate all 3 smaller mechanisms.
Oh boy.
Suggestion: split up and handle them simultaneously to save time.
Okay. So we gotta cover 3 different places.
So, we have to head to 3 different places to crack this thing.
Well, there's 5 of us. So who is it? What do you mean? That's not banned. I mean, like, actual... That's timed out. Banned means you cannot chat in my... Your comments cannot be seen by anybody. You can't talk in my chat. That's what I mean by banned.
splitting into 3 groups? In that case, I'll protect you, Master Proxy.
Oh, I knew this was gonna happen.
I can take care of one myself.
Okay.
That leaves the last one to me, then.
You should go with Hugo.
What's that supposed to mean? We get along just fine, don't we, Miss Cunninghair?
Wow.
I don't know what's going on with you two, but you've been bickering the whole time. It's annoying.
Wow, Ambi literally just said, you're annoying. Stop
This
it.
is a good chance for you guys to build some rapport.
Anby's got a point. Hugo, just go with Lycon.
You just want to be alone with your Lord Faithin, don't you, Vivian?
I think she's made that very obvious.
Huh? That's not it.
Yeah, she's been very blunt. Okay, it's all decided.
All right. Sounds like a plan. It's all decided then.
If Master Proxy says so, then sure. But
what?
Lycon, you better not slow me down.
I really want to recommend you two some movies for a crash course on teamwork.
Oh, he put his hat on. So if there's no objections, let's proceed with the assigned squads. You really do enjoy poising as a leader, don't you? I believe everyone is well aware that within the Hollow, Master Proxy is the only leader. Do you enjoy arguing like this? Does it make you happy? Clearly it doesn't. Miss Ambi. Lord Phaethon, are you tired? Would you like to rest for a moment? Let's keep moving. Alright, let's move. Is she gonna ask every 5 minutes if I'm okay?
Lord Phaethon, there are too many ethereals here.
Okay. I'll leave the door to you. Don't worry, I'll take care of the ethereals. It's what did you expect? Well, I think that's also just what you expect from a fan. Going to sleep? Okay. Have a good sleep. That was smart. They closed the door, didn't have to deal with it. Woo!
Lord Phaethon, seems like we both need to press down on these mechanisms at the same time.
Okay. A 1. A 2.
Sure enough, Lord Phaethon and I share a deeper connection.
Oh boy.
Sorry. I hope I'm not being too forward. Goodness me. Somehow I'm fighting alongside Lord Phaethon. It's like all my dreams are coming true. I'm going to wake up any second now, aren't I?
It's not a dream. I'm real.
No, this isn't a dream. I'm real, see? You can even hold my hand.
Not only is Lord Phaethon incredible, but super kind.
I feel like we're an anime protagonist.
That's it. I pledge to be a die-hard Lord Phaethon fan until my very last breath.
Why do you like Phaethon?
I'm happy to hear that, don't get me wrong. But why do you
Please,
like Phaethon
yeah,
so
that's
much?
what it is.
Lord Phaethon is my light, the one who saved me in my darkest and most desperate times. Like a deity
They just have to
who
exist.
rescued me. You probably don't remember, but you really did save me that day. Wow, it's so embarrassing to say all this in front of you. Sorry, I hope I'm not bothering you too much.
No, I don't think you're bothering me too much. I'm just going to assume if it gets too much, I think we'll be very obvious about it. Yes. Thank you for your support.
Of course not. Thank you for your loyal support.
I should be the one thanking you. Just being able to see Lord Phaethon makes me the luckiest person in the whole world. Sorry to keep babbling like this. I wonder how the others are doing. I'm sure Anby will be able to manage. She's great at this kind of stuff.
Yeah, but the other two, they're probably arguing.
As for Hugo and Lycon, let's just hope they don't get into a fight with each other.
Well, if they fight, they'll figure it out, right? It'll be fine.
Too many ethereals here. Though, it's not a huge problem.
Go, Ambi, go. Go, Ambi, go. Go, Ambi, go. Woo! Go, Ambi, go. Go, Ambi, go. Go, 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 Ambi, go. But, yeah, do you love that Ambi just takes care of business? She's like, I can take care of myself. You guys gotta learn how to have friendship skills. That is so funny. I could imagine her saying that to Billy and Nicole as well. Just that. She looks at Nicole and goes, you and Billy need to get along. I'm leaving. You guys take care of it. And just the most deadpan face. Because she would have to be really annoyed. Be the most responsible here. It's just perfect. Yes, it is. And then to top it all off, she was the one we had for comfortability, and now we just have Vivian here. We good? Okay. It's time to update this console. Alright. Great, no monsters. Let's meet up with the others. Meanwhile, like on Hugo's side, problems, 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 and problems.
So, we have to cooperate to solve this problem.
That's a real shame.
Just push the button!
I have no intention of arguing with you right now. Master Proxy and Miss Vivian are elsewhere, and we must rendezvous with them post-haste.
What a coincidence. That's exactly what I was thinking. Just this once, we should trust each other. For the Proxy.
Sure.
I have no objections.
Very well. Then you'd better keep your word.
Just push the button!
I know you've never fully trusted me, Lycon, even before it all fell apart.
We're having this discussion now. Lycon is silent for quite a while, seeming to be caught in the memories from long ago.
You wanted to speak to me alone?
Oh, that's Jack.
I know you and Hugo are as thick as thieves and don't hide anything from one another. But you can't tell him what I'm about to tell you.
Did something happen with him?
Hugo is an intelligent and gifted child.
No, I think those
He
are
learns
different
everything
people.
I teach with ease. In time, he'll grow beyond me. Reach a place where people will marvel and look up to him as a beacon.
Yeah. As much as I hate to admit it, he always picks things up just a teeny bit quicker than me. But none of that matters, because I can overpower him easy.
I don't think being gifted is a good thing for him.
Oh.
What do you mean?
He bears a dark and painful past. What he was taught, the hatred he was faced with, everything he picked up. It's all become an
What in
integral,
the
inseparable part
world
of him.
are you doing? What is with you today and the weird things? Golly.
I believe that beautiful flowers can blossom even in the darkest abyss.
Oh my, now you're just, Val, you're just going somewhere.
Evil instead of good. Hate, it's a curse that flows through his lineage. A curse that fate branded him with. I've seen far too many people like that throughout this long life of mine.
Silly today than usual, huh?
They struggle with this curse their whole lives. But they all end up failing in the end. The path of light is narrow and fleeting. And the darkness is filled with such temptation that dropping your guard for even just a moment can send you spiraling straight into the abyss.
Oh, great.
Do you mean Hugo's going to be a bad guy?
I don't know.
I don't know if he's technically a bad guy, currently at this moment in time, at least.
Ambition, that he won't become the dragon that must be slain. But he has inherited the seed of evil. You cannot let it take root.
No, why
I'm afraid I won't be there to help you. There's not much life left in this old body of mine.
Oh, so he knew he was gonna pass away.
So then, Lycon, promise me now. You must hold his chain tight, to restrain him, to stop him, and when necessary, to choke him.
Back to the present. After a bout of not-so-happy cooperation, Lycon and Hugo finally managed to deal with the mechanism.
You've become slow. Or maybe you've been on guard against me this whole time, and that's what's slowing you down. Looks like I was right. Lycon, I hope you're aware that the one who betrayed Mockingbird and went to work
Who's
for the
curious?
Mayflowers is you. Not
Just because you're curious doesn't mean you should do it.
I would never betray my companion.
I don't wish to repeat myself, but you should not break our oath.
That's the path I've chosen, and I'm going to stick to
Eat, my gosh, stop.
You know that path will lead you the wrong way.
Who are you to lecture me about right and wrong?
They're still arguing.
I believe any path that makes you feel pain must be the wrong one.
Well, yeah, they're not supposed to be eaten.
Your disgusting sympathies make me sick, Lycon. There's only ever been one person who can kill me or save me, and that is me.
Wow, he is really full of himself sometimes. Holy moly.
Great, it worked.
Okay. Let us continue forward. After a while, the teams have completed their respective tasks. Everyone gathers again. Natural. I think you should just not do what... Don't eat stuff that you're not supposed to. I think that you're a teacher. I think you should learn that that is not something you do. I can't believe we're the last squad to arrive. Clear that this is thanks to a certain somebody. You wouldn't have come in last place if you weren't so busy arguing. But perfectly coordinated partners such as Lord Phaethon and I coming in first place is to be expected. It's right. Greys were perfect partners. Vivian, the smile on your face is a bit concerning. Is not. Vivian only smiles happily when thinking of Lord Phaethon. Everyone, the location marked in Ringer's notebook is not far from here. Let's move out. Don't do that. You hear strange noises coming from ahead.
That was loud. What's happening up ahead?
I don't know.
Hold on, everyone. I'll go check it out.
It's probably multiple ethereals attacking. Just in case, I'll go with you.
Vivian, you should go with them too. Keep an eye on Lycon, will you? I'm worried he might sell us out to the mayor when he gets the chance.
He's right here.
I'd never do that. But if Miss Vivian wishes to join us, she's more than welcome.
Okay. Then I'll go with you.
Why do you look so nervous?
Why do you look so nervous? I've spent so much time by your side already.
She doesn't want to leave.
I need to get away from Lord Phaethon for a little bit, or I might die from this overwhelming happiness.
If that's the case, Miss Vivian, feel free to come along with me.
Okay. Alright.
Just as much as it... Probably not, because he's a wolf, first of all. Two, he's more human. He is human. So my assumption is that he would find that gross and demeaning. Vivian stumbles off with Lycon as if in a daze.
So, how does it feel to be worshipped, Lord Phaethon?
I don't know. It's not really worship. It's more like she's someone who's very... She sounds like... Vivian's more like someone who is a concerned mother who worries about your health every 2 seconds. You figured that out a while ago, didn't you?
You had that figured out a while ago, didn't you?
Sharp as always. But of course, I couldn't spoil it for her. She has to figure it out on her own. That's what makes it special.
Well, he probably is an evolution of a different thing, so the taste buds would be different. I would assume. You asked Lycon and Vivian to leave for a reason.
Not only that,
You asked Lycon and Vivian to leave for a reason. Is there something you'd like to say to me?
I can't keep anything from you, can I?
Nope.
I've always treated Vivian like my own little sister. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but she looks a lot like Serena.
Oh.
I think I mentioned it before. Serena was my half-sister. She passed away a long time ago. Vivian adores you. Whether you're faith in or just Belle. Of course, I also have a lot of respect for someone like you.
In here, in humans in this world,
fair,
yeah.
And genuinely.
Me, I'm not going to. What do you mean we don't want her? I'm going to be kind to her. I think there's a difference between like this is a relationship that you're committing to each other and being friends. Aren't seals mammals? And no, I don't think they're related to this situation.
Hang on. What's that supposed to mean?
Think of it as the last bit of conscience I have left. A kid as pure as her. She should stay alongside someone who walks in the light. Like you. Not even Vivian can agree with all my beliefs. One day we'll go our separate ways.
Your beliefs? What do you mean exactly?
You probably heard from Lycon. We swore an oath when we started Mockingbird. We swore to use our own hands to right the wrongs in this world. But never, under any circumstances, would we take another human life.
Is he gonna break that?
I stayed true to my words. Until my father...
Oh, that. Yep.
Man, I hate it. Stood right before
What in the world?
I could have ended his life easily, but I hesitated. I remembered that damned oath and their repeated attempts to convince me. I didn't do it. Because of that, innocent people died. All because of him. If I'd killed him first, then none of those tragedies would have happened.
Yeah,
People like him
human
don't
life.
deserve to live. After that, I realized sometimes taking one life really can save countless others.
Yeah, but you don't know. That's the thing. I understand where you're coming from.
I understand where you're coming from.
I knew you'd understand. Vivian has a good heart. I don't want her to get her hands dirty.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. It's complicated.
Someone has to be the bad guy. So, I want to apologize to you.
Why all of a sudden?
Why apologize all of a sudden?
You're incredibly strong, kind, capable, and really, really lucky. The world needs more people like you. Remember that revenge movie I told you about? Children of Devils. I still haven't found it, but I came across another videotape with the same name.
Oh, like, so it was an actual video.
Turns out, in that story, the Children of Devils are actually the children of gods. Sorry for rambling. Hope you don't mind. They should be back soon. Please, look after Vivian for me.
Well, I can attempt. Hey. Good job. Okay, Fisher. That's a big crystal.
What is this? It looks like a cocoon.
If there's more ballerinas, I swear.
Careful, everyone. If I'm not mistaken, that's a sacrifice in there.
It appears to be in hibernation. We don't know when it'll wake up.
So we should get rid of it now.
If it does wake up, we'll be in serious trouble.
Wait, those spots Bringer marked in his notebook. Are you saying each one might have a sacrifice like this?
Center. Oh.
That means there must be at least a dozen of them. And that's only counting the ones we know so far.
Oh no.
These sacrifices may still be hibernating, but the fact that there are so many of them out there is terrifying. The Exaltists must have a way to revive them, and that's not all. These sacrifices can exist outside the hollows.
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
If they make their way into populated areas,
yes.
I'm afraid it will lead to a catastrophic disaster likened to the fall of the old capital. That's almost certainly what they meant by vengeance.
Yes, yes, yes. We need to get rid of these sacrifices.
Let's find a way to get rid of these sacrifices.
Sure. Tell me a fun fact.
Thank you for helping me find this sacrifice. But sorry, kids. You won't be the ones to keep it.
Are you going to fight, or are you going to have goons fight for you, buddy?
it's that annoying old man. Why is he here?
Because he is.
I'd advise
for the
you
love
to
of
choose
Pete.
your words wisely, young lady.
You were from the Ravenlock family. So it was you.
That face. Oh,
You said that.
I know you. I heard about what happened to your friend. Truly unfortunate.
You were not sorry.
If only she'd been smarter.
What the frick?
It seems your goal was this sacrifice all along. You've been tailing us, haven't you? Keeping your distance so that I wouldn't notice.
As expected of a Wolf Thyran, you are very perceptive. That's right. All thanks to your ex-partner, we were able to carry out our plan smoothly.
My ex-partner?
What?
I'm not exactly happy being called that, but what he said is true.
Really? So you did betray us. Hugo takes one step forward and then walks over to Hartman's side.
Wait, Hugo, what do you mean?
I made a deal with Mr. Hartman in advance.
I see. Yes, it's behind me.
Would you kindly step aside and let us have this sacrifice?
No.
Of course. You can choose to refuse, but if you do, then I'll have to take coercive measures.
What did you offer him?
What did you offer him?
And there's a time when the visual wives in the movie rated the movie. Oh boy.
Everything we know about the sacrifices plus the core itself.
But why?
It's simple. I want to climb higher. Mr. Hartman offered me a chance to join Tops. Who could say no to that?
No. Impossible.
Oh, what? Oh, hello? Oh, it's moving me all over the place. Not wrong here? Oh boy.
You promised to help me investigate the Exaltists. You told me the whole point of Mockingbird was to do anything it takes to
They're
bring a
legally
little
aged.
justice to this world.
Yeah.
Was all of that just a lie?
You're just too gullible, Vivian. I also told you, everybody lies. To hide their true intentions, people lie so smoothly, they don't even bat an eye.
You...
I'm gonna be honest, I don't completely believe him. Is that weird to say?
Bravo! I've got no interest in your little feud. But would you all be so kind as to step aside?
Well, we're not in the comic thing yet, right?
My men still have some delicate handiwork to do. To extract that sacrifice behind you.
Over my dead body.
Oh, great. Well, we have a fight, so it's fine. Not yet, but so.
Why in the world would you do that?
Because...
Instead of wasting your time on idle chatter, why not focus your energy on the battle ahead?
Boom, 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 boom.
Your plans plans will never succeed.
It's useless. Don't you get it?
Is it? Because we're kicking your butt right now, so...
You're not just going against the people in front of you. You're not going against me. Heather, fire Raven.
Got it. They've already escaped through the fissure with the sacrifice. We have to catch up. Can't let them have the sacrifice. Did they just pick it up and run away? It was not tiny. I don't know. With my powers, maybe. But if I'm just like everyone else, then yeah, they just picked it up and ran away like cartoon villains.
Don't make a choice you'll regret.
Hartman mercenaries are quickly dealt with.
Oh, you guys are such a pain. Hugo, stop standing around. Time for you to act. We had a deal. Give me the sacrifice core now.
Did we? I don't remember.
Oh.
I imagine this is your favorite kind of entertainment. Watching allies betray each other, suspicion festering until it all turns to bitter hatred. Seeing people tear each other apart like wild beasts, just like your decaying family. Does it comfort that dead conscience of yours?
You. What's that supposed to mean?
I am loving the look on your face right now. Right when you think you've succeeded, I'm here to tell you it was all fake. None of it was real. Let this pain sink in. It's
wow, he really... So I was right.
Did to me back then.
You're insane. I have no idea what you're talking about.
You still don't recognize me, do you? Let me give you a little hint. My full name is Hugo Vlad Ravenlock.
He's part of the Ravenlock family? I did not know he was part of the Raven... So they're related.
That's impossible. You...
Really?
You're part of our family?
I may be an illegitimate child.
They don't look anything alike.
The same blood.
I did not know he was part of the Ravenlock family at all. Maybe it probably slipped my brain that he was. I knew he was a illegitimate child. I didn't know his last name was Ravenlock.
I could have sworn you were already.
My dear.
He's your uncle.
You were never worthy of your position. You have no claim to the Ravenlock lineage. You may have killed all of my father's other children, but sorry to disappoint. I'm still alive.
This is the only family mentioned in the interview. I don't know. So, Hugo didn't kill his siblings? Hartman did?
I am the true heir to the Ravenlock family.
You're a bastard. You have no right to inherit the family.
He does, because he's his father's child, so he does. He has it more than you do.
That's not for you to decide. Master Edmund is very supportive of my claim.
Edmund? That's impossible. You
how do I explain? Yeah. Is it spoilers? Like, are we gonna know later? Then you don't have to explain.
Achieves his goal. In other words, he'd happily let me take over the Ravenlock family, as long as I'm more competent than you.
Ooh.
This can't be! You don't know the family's real secret!
I know a lot more than you think, including everything that you've done. Just give up. You never even stood a chance.
Damn it.
This was all fake, right? You were just putting on an act to fool this old man, right?
Can't be brief. No, he was still the person who... Okay.
I do that again. At least give us a heads up next time.
Vivian, everything I did was to rightfully inherit the Ravenlock family. That part is true. Now, I'm going to kill this man who stole what was never his. I'll make sure he can never be a threat again.
So, wow, so it's very confusing. Great.
You can't kill him. We still need information from him on the sacrifices and the Exaltists.
You must be misunderstanding something.
Long story short, power struggle. Yeah.
Just like you chose the mayor, I chose Tops. At least for now, Tops has the same interests as me. I'm not going to harm my own self-interests. Be it intel on the sacrifices or the core itself. I'm handing everything over to Master Edmund.
Why?
I just want to take back what's mine.
Hmm.
If fate is not willing to give me justice, then I'll just have to seize it with my own hands.
Oh boy.
Stealing, robbing, lying, or betraying. I'll do whatever it takes.
Well, since you didn't like the family, why do you want it to run it?
Even if it means selling your soul to the devil? Know about the power struggle between Tops and City Hall. Those elites at Tops would be only too happy to see the Exaltists plotting a grand attack on New Eridu using sacrifices.
That would severely harm the Mayflower's reputation and approval rating in New Eridu. And that's exactly what Tops wants to see.
If that happens, countless people will die.
I'm sorry it has to
That's the only thing I still don't get. Like, just forget about it at this point. Okay.
But I have to do this. I'm going to get everything Master Edmund wants. Inherit the Ravenlock name, climb to the top. And then I'll be able to change everything for good.
After you sacrificed all the people up to get there?
For a permanent and absolute victory, we must endure the pain of cutting away rotten
Oh boy.
and persevere through the darkest hour before dawn.
And aside from fortune, there's really nothing else for him to get. Yeesh.
Someone has to do it.
Because, yeah, the Ravenlock name really doesn't have anything, does it? So to just to run the company to the ground? Oh boy. Not too late for you to stop.
Hugo, it's not too late for you to stop. You can still walk away from this.
This is the path I've chosen.
I think it's a dumb path, so why don't you use your brain?
Without power, resources, or strength, we can't do anything. Mockingbird is the perfect example. All the talk about using our power to tip the scales of justice and hover over them like the sword of Damocles. It's just a delusion.
Well, you're going to be in a position where there's literally a knife right there on your back all the time. So what do you expect to change if you're literally becoming the equivalent of, as you would call, Lycon, a lapdog for a man who does not have the people's good interests at heart?
Mockingbird has never really changed anything or saved anyone. Never in the past, not now, and never will in the future. None of it matters.
Don't become the kind of person you hate.
But even so, you
Yeah,
shouldn't become the
that
kind
is
of
true.
person you hate.
Sorry, Proxy. I know what you're trying to say. But this isn't some children's story of a dragon slayer becoming an evil dragon.
You are actually exactly what this is.
Sometimes, to slay the dragon, you must first become one. With sharp claws, rending fangs, and strength enough to destroy anything. So I will bloody my hands. I will carry the weight of my sins. I will become the abyss.
In position.
Oh boy. Ow.
Amateurs.
Okay, I am damaging him. Oh fuck. He can slow time down. Excuse me? Make it fair, don't switch. It's a habit. He has... You say make it fair, he can cut away my health like no tomorrow. I am barely chipping away at his health.
Everything you just said. Is that what you truly believe?
Skill issue. Oh.
Of course.
Woohoo!
Are you surprised?
Yes, actually.
I once thought that Mockingbird was a failure.
Oh boy.
No matter how childish or flawed, must have made their mark on the
Yeah,
world.
2 times supply con. Wow. Ow! Fuck! Holy moly!
It might have been trivial or foolish, but
Is Hugo ice as well?
Like this. There must be another way.
So is he just like Lycon? He has ice?
Proxy. I envy you.
Why?
The world needs people like you.
Damn, bro, I had to play this game for a while. Ooh, made it. Oh, lordy.
I have you now.
Oh, is this the thing? Where am I? You come here. You go here. Small Ren to the rescue. There we go. The Devil Lycan begins to hold him. Okay. Can I even turn the volume down? No, I can't. I can turn the volume down on your guys' side.
All right, you got me. But too bad. I have my own methods.
Look, the first part is safe. Okay.
What are you doing?
What? You're going for me?
Well then.
Are you kidding me?
Make your choice. The sacrifice core, or your precious Phaethon?
Really?
I know you took it. Don't forget, I'm the
Wow.
one who taught you that.
Okay, the core is yours. Just leave Lord Phaethon alone.
What a shame. Did you really think I'd keep my promise? That's right. This is the real me.
Like now? As in now?
What's the matter? Thinking of killing me? Didn't you say all life is precious? Drop your foolish facade.
I knew it. You...
He has inherited the seed of evil.
Okay, we're connecting the dots now.
When the time comes, you must be the one.
I don't know what that means. Okay, this is a, now. Okay, there. The now.
Go on, kill me. If you've got the guts, do it, traitor.
What? Oh. What the frick? So we punched him in the gut. He's falling.
Master Proxy, are you okay?
Any more? Am I good now? There wasn't really anything. What? Right, small one, come back. Never thought things would take a turn like this.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I just never thought things would turn out like this.
Lord Bathan, I'm sorry. I had no idea Hugo would do that.
Oh my gosh, Val, really?
I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault.
It's all right. No matter what, this isn't your fault, Vivian.
If only I'd noticed sooner. I should have realized earlier.
Vivian quietly walks to the edge of the rooftop. She hesitates for a long time and finally looks down. Naturally, nothing's there.
Hugo, he...
Still alive.
That's a hollow down there. If you need, I can arrange for someone to go in and search for his body.
That isn't necessary.
To be frank, I thought you'd hate him for his betrayal, Miss Vivian.
I do hate that he's keeping things from me, but all these years, Hugo's been like family to me. I believe he's still with us.
His injury, perhaps he's still alive.
Me too. There's a chance he's still alive.
Okay, Val, enough.
I'm terribly sorry, but I must tell you, it is impossible for Hugo to be alive. My hand went through his heart.
Sorry to interrupt, everyone, but just so you know, Hartman's gone. Probably slipped away during all the chaos.
And you didn't do anything?
I'm sorry, I was so focused on
Look for it, yeah.
safety.
That is true, they do have dark moments.
Same, but it doesn't matter. We all know what he did, and he will pay for what he did today.
Yes.
Oh boy.
I'll be reporting all of this to the mayor. He's not getting away with this. Well then, now that it's all over, let's head back.
Meanwhile, not far away stands a mysterious figure.
Another obstacle out of the way. She's going to be pleased about this.
Are you the secretary to the secretary?
May the Creator guide us.
Wings? Why does Belle have wings?
Fear, suffering, despair, and destruction. That's the future I see. Lord Bathan.
Why do we have wings? We have wings! We can fly? After exiting the hollow, Lycon takes his leave while Vivian returns to the video store with us, but for some reason she remains silent the entire way. Sure, why not? Tell me the thing. Are you okay, Vivian? Lord Phaethon, I'm fine, just a little distracted. After what happened, you deserve some rest. Yeah, I need more time to think about Hugo and the Exaltus. But from what I know about Hugo, he could have easily taken down someone like Hartman. There's no need for him to put on such a show. And to deliberately use you as a hostage, I don't think he'd ever intend to harm you. And transform into a monster? You think that's where the wings come from? What Hugo said in the end, I don't know. Something feels off in that business with the sacrifice core. Maybe there's some just deeper, more terrible secret behind all this. I have a small request. It might sound a bit strange, but Lord Phaethon, can I stay at the video store for a few days? I just don't want to be alone right now. Sure! Thank you. I'll sleep on the couch. I won't disturb Lord Phaethon at all. If I wake up and find that everything was just a dream, how wonderful would that be? Yeah, anything's possible. Look, I completed it! Yay! Well, I assume so. If you don't see the body, you assume that they are alive. Alright. Yippee. Wow, I'm gonna be ending soon. So we got through this, so that was interesting. Wait, let me go back to this so I can... Wow, that has to be so loud. There was fur in our arms and legs. We also had claws. Oh, did we? I just saw the wings. Can I request for... Why, you want to see Ellen?
I'm at your disposal.
Time for some tail care. Touch my tail, and now.
I shall follow your order.
Time for some tail care.
And Trigger. She's probably there.
I am the Eye of Obel. I've got your back.
there any more?
I am the Eye of Obel.
I think I forget how much orange is down here, because you only see, like, from here up. But yeah, so we got through some of that. So that's good. Let's see, what's tomorrow? I gotta see what tomorrow is. Tomorrow is Hollow Knight. I get to go through the White Palace again. Yay! It's not Ogu. Ogu's on Saturday. No, we have another white-headed individual. Except for this one is a skull. So yeah, White Palace tomorrow. Yay! Any new updates? It's all done. I added 2 slides related to Remnant. That's about it. It's probably 43 slides now? Yeah, wasn't that... I'm doing a simple explanation of the lore. I'm not doing the most... It's comprehensive, but simple for someone who doesn't understand the FNAF franchise to understand. If I tried to go all out every single little detail, it would never end. This is for the people who need a refresher. It'd be an in-depth one. Got any Markiplier references? Kind of. As you know, the Bite of 87. Well, it's kind of an in-depth one. Do you talk about the movie? I do not. Because that is technically different canon. At least, to my knowledge, it's different canon. If there's more, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, the movie's a whole different things. Some of the book lore is put in there. Like, the Mimic, because the Mimic exists. What else? Sound illusion discs are added in there. Miku, not Miku. I don't think Miku exists in the lore. Yet. Does look really good in that. Yeah, they can look very interesting. Alright, I'm gonna end for the night, so thank you guys for watching the stream, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!